Hi, welcome back to Naruto D&D. As always, I am your host, Connor. With us, we have Mike as Shiro,
You.
Travis as Silas,
Hey.
Zach as Hajime,
Hello.
and Erica as Lane.
Hello.
And
If only
so,
Kozukai was here.
if only Kozukai was here. So we're gonna cut to right here where you can see everything. Well, I'm not gonna change maps just because it really doesn't add anything, so I'm just gonna zoom in on you two here. Now, as you might have noticed if you watched the last episode, Shiro and Kozukai went to go do something by themselves, but Kozukai never was available for this session for us to have that independent moment of those two. So it's going to be kind of scripted with Kozukai not doing much or saying much, but it's okay because the setting will make sense for it. Do I have a token made for this guy?
I'll never know the effing truth.
Crap, I don't think I have a token made for this guy. Oh well, we won't have to use a token. Instead, we're just going to use this symbol. So you two emerge in a like you teleported outside, and you appear in front of a large, dark cave. At which point Kozukai says, "Hey, it's in here."
What's the deal, Kozukai? What is this place?
This is the place where I'm going to revive you.
I don't know if
Come
I can.
on,
I'm trying to.
follow me inside. You can take a look for yourself.
Oh God.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, so you both walk inside the cave. Roll spot check. So it's just yelling, Mike, don't do it. Okay, so wait, is that
I
your
didn't
spot
do
check? Okay, okay, that looked.
There we go. Same roll, just not. Cool.
Okay, so you look around and you see something. You see that there's a very large stone figure that it's very eerie and creepy, and it has like 10 eyes.
Are you serious? Are you...
And you see that there's also a silhouette of a man at the base of it, kind of
I
sitting.
see a little silhouette of a man.
Yeah.
Scaramouche, Scaramouche.
And as soon as you walk in, the man begins to speak. And he starts saying, I really hate this place. Me and my old partner were forced to spend a lot of time in these damn holes. And all for what? Some damn end of the world ritual that didn't even work. All that effort wasted. Serves those idiots right. And every single one of them was tricked, those damn fools. They wasted their time trying to bring the wrong force to our world. There's only one being that should be allowed. One being that should be bowed to. And that's Joshine.
Joshween!
Okay.
But one of you
Listen.
already knows that. Isn't that right, Kozukai?
I think Addie Ann should be Kozukai in this.
Hold on.
Oh, is that right, Kozukai?
Kozukai just kind of smiles and looks at you. At which point, you obviously know who this is. It's Heat On. Metagame wise, is you, Samurai. What's your name?
My name's Shiro.
Shiro. You've been blessed by another deity, by Kami. But Kami isn't here, is he? Unless he's hiding. Come out, Kami! Show us your path to righteousness! Oh, Shiro, you've chosen the wrong side. But things have changed. Let me tell you a story. When you were recruited by the Guardian Shinobi. Oh, the Guardian Shinobi, that brings me back. That damn shadow user. But I'm getting sidetracked. While you were gone, a man worshipping Joshine recruited Kozukai. For the last 3 years, the two of them have been killing people and disrupting the order of the world. Eventually, the man succumbed to his own weakness, and Kozukai carried on his legacy. He sought immortality And I chose to give him that for a price. All he had to do was kill his best friend, the worshipper of Kami.
No.
Yes, Alice?
Is everybody else kind of off subject a little bit? Was everybody else looking at the cameras and seeing it's really clear today?
I have the bandwidth set higher.
It is nice. Sorry, go
The
on.
first time I tested it, it just caused a lot more issues, but I'm happy to see that that's no longer the case.
Kozukai's not here.
Maybe. Okay. To kill his best friend, the worshiper of Kami. Apparently, Kami is or you. Oh, and he did it. Well, he tried anyway. Apparently, Kami has shown his good graces on you, protecting you. I planned to bring you here to let you fight one last time. But something else has come up. Something more chaotic. Kozukai, you're coming with me to finalize your new life. Shiro, you're free to go. But you'll be seeing us again, should you survive your encounter with your old friends.
My old friends?
He kind of looks at you, and he starts walking forward a little bit, and he says, "Don't piss me off. I said you're good to go."
I trusted you, Kozukai.
So at this point, you see he grabs something, and he rips it up. Well, spot check.
Is it paper? I hope it's paper.
You see that it is a scythe with 3 blades.
Ah,
Run!
And he says, "If you don't take this chance to leave now, I'm going to make you regret it." At which point, Kozukai just kind of looks at you and smiles and starts to take a step back.
I'm gonna take a swing at Kozukai.
Okay, you're going to attack Kozukai. Okay, make an attack.
I'll get one chance to do this.
Bam, 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 bam.
Pray to Josh
bam,
Sween
bam,
that you
bam,
die.
bam. Josh Sween. What does Addie Ann do?
Oh fudge! I'm still at my. I'll still get my level up stuff, right? Or is this stuff happening prior to it?
This is prior to the level up.
Ha!
Alright.
I only say that because I didn't get to level up. It sucks.
Since I have like no chakra and like no health, can I? Well, I do have a little bit of chakra. Can I use a technique?
Oh, sure.
Five-finger death punch.
Let me use the EI Nuki. Give me +2.
Okay. And you make a swing at him,
Alright, sweet.
and he substitutes away.
What?
And you see that there is a rock in the distance.
Alright. He has no
that he
chakra though. Wait,
substitutes
wait.
to. He has enough chakra. has just enough chakra to send him into exhaustion from doing this.
That's BS.
I talked to Kozukai a little bit about this.
What?
This was don't worry, this is not GM bullshit.
I should have known.
And at which point you see Hedon just yells, "I told you you'd regret it." And all of a sudden something flies out towards you. Roll reflex save.
Then Silas steps through the portal and steps in front and knocks it away.
No, it doesn't work like that.
Oh, you gotta
Ooh.
be.
Oh, exactly what I was hoping for.
Slips and falls on his
You
own.
don't have to
sword.
roll for a critical fail or anything, so at least you got that. But all of a sudden you see that it seems to be like a black bird flies into you, and then out the other side, and then it flies back to Hedon.
No,
And
that's
then-
not so bad.
All of a sudden you see that Hedon's skin begins to turn black, and it begins to have like a skeletal appearance to him.
Oh.
Yes. I used to need blood to do this, but thanks to the true power of Joshin, I can do it much easier. Now, Kozukai, be ready to seal this wound. We'll be sending a part of him back in a box. You see, Hedon positions his scythe kind of behind him a little bit. This is my favorite part. And all of a sudden, you feel excruciating pain, Shiro, and you black out.
Alright. At least I'm not dead.
Maybe.
Now we cut to the main team, which we're still gonna stay just fucking. I don't know. I don't have a good fucking thing to cut to for this.
You can stay here. I mean, I can
Well, you
scroll
guys
up.
together?
Yeah, they're together.
Yeah, here you all together. We'll just chill with you all right now. So, so what happened? Last time with you guys, you all went back to the village, to wait for Shiro or Kozukai or both, whatever might happen.
Did we take Fubuki with us?
Yeah, you took Fubuki with you.
Fubuki's staying at my place.
I trust her with you.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, thanks.
She bit your arm off already.
She didn't bite my arm off.
I mean, technically, your arm's skinny enough and mine's not. If she latches onto mine, it's just going to be like, what are you doing? Stop.
So,
GG.
you three are eating dinner with Gurren and Yukimaru, the Kage and Kage's advisor. When Gurren kind of looks up at everyone, he's like, "So, do you know when your other partners will return?"
I assume they're dead.
Don't say that.
And Yukimaru just kind of goes, "Well, let's hope that they're okay." When all of a sudden, a bulky man bursts through the door. "Gurren, one of them is back. He needs emergency attention." At which point, Gurren gets up and dashes out. At which point, Yukimaru yells, "Gozu, wait, which one is it?" "The samurai." And Gozu dashes out as well.
It's Shiro!
I go, and then I continue to eat.
I will follow them out.
I'm following them out.
As soon as that happens, Yukimaru kind of stands up and he says, "I know it's hard to accept, but you all should stay put. If you leave, you'll just be in Gurren's way and make life harder for your friend. She'll take care of him. Trust me."
When the scene cuts back to Silas, he's pulled all the bowls to himself, and he's like, "Oh, we're staying."
And I bet he has a tablecloth and like he pulls the whole thing.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Like,
Oh,
So we're just gonna skip ahead past the verbal foreplay, and the night passes.
ooh, foreplay.
And it's all in the morning, and you've all been allowed to go in and see Shiro. And you walk in and you see him sitting up on a hospital bed, very pale, and missing his left arm.
gosh dang it. F you, Kozukai. F you.
What up, bitch? No arm high five.
I guess you're not going to be hitting twice anymore, are you, son?
Rip.
Fun to fucking joke about it, is it?
Is it your left arm?
Left arm.
You're right-handed?
I'm right-handed.
What kind of samurai uses one hand for a sword? You're no
Rip.
samurai.
Samurai.
Lay off the jokes.
So-
I'm dying.
This was the worst case scenario. Had you just left without pissing him off even more, you would have been able to keep your arm.
I just wanted.
But
I
I
wanted,
wanted
to
you
get
not to.
I wanted to effing get Kozukai. I thought he had no chakra left. He had like 0. Like I thought he had like no chakra left.
So
had
did
two.
you.
Bare
I had
minimum
3
to
chakra.
dodge and attack. He had bare minimum to dodge and attack with substitution.
Gosh, F you, Kozukai, man. You see you come back. I'm gonna have to get a prosthetic arm.
It ain't that easy.
Being easy.
Yeah, how much did that cost?
200,000 Rio.
How much do you have,
Also-
Shiro?
I'll sell my house. I'll sell all my belongings.
How much do you have, how much do you have, Shiro?
You also have all Kozukai's belongings at your house. So you can
Yeah,
sell
I'll sell
it.
all his belongings.
How much do you have, Shiro?
I have 40. Well, I don't know how much we got for last one. I got 40,000 now.
Oh, I'll loan you. I'll loan you 80,000.
I don't even know how much it costs.
Hajime, you're gonna stay one-armed.
Rip. GG.
I'm just playing. I'm not gonna give you any money.
Oh, that hurts my feelings.
I've had to say that it's mine. Maybe Lane can help you with her tips she's been getting.
Well, any handouts? The response.
It's really hard to take a handout when you're missing yours.
Rip.
Yeah, sorry. My hand is full.
GG.
You saying that just reminds me of Connor.
I just
Being
I just picture, I don't know why, but I just picture Hajime and Sheer like falling forward and trying to stop themselves from falling with like a left hand. Just being like, oh shit.
Rip.
That's wrong. I know. That's just
Rip.
for for those people that only have one arm. I'm sorry if you're watching this. So I apologize.
It's okay.
Well, if you guys do a fusion dance, you'll have your arms back.
Heck yeah. We'll be more powerful than you could possibly imagine. The power of ice.
Or worst case scenario, you have no arms.
GG. But we'll compensate with telekinesis, though. Yep.
Okay, you lose your arms and your legs, you become Mind Quad.
Yep, there it is. The most powerful being in the universe.
We will be God Killer 2.0.
God Killer comes. We stop him with having Magna release. We campaign.
Hey, y'all keep playing around for a minute. I'm gonna go change the diaper.
Okay, bye.
GG. No, but I'm on a hospital bed.
Yep, you're on a hospital bed.
Hi.
You're all in the room.
Yeah, I'm
So,
gonna be a real character.
Are you
Just like-
awake?
I'm just
Yeah,
gonna.
He's sitting up on a hospital bed.
So, Shiro, what happened, man?
I'm gonna be in character and just be really unresponsive. Just kind of like dazed. I'm just gonna look at you.
Listen, man, I know how you feel. I lost my arm too, and I can only imagine it's gonna take you a while to get used to it, but it's all right. I've learned to live with it. Forgot I can't use a bow anymore. That's fun, but you'll figure it out, man. There's other swords. Yeah, it's not a katana. Figure it out. Could always attach a blade instead of another arm. Is that? There's a lot of things you can do, son.
Kozukai's gone.
Well, that might be for the best in this situation. Did he try and kill you? Is he the one that cut off your arm?
Be unresponsive again.
All right. Well, he may be gone, but we're not.
Thanks, Andrew.
You know, we'll get him back. He's a part of our team. Believe it. But
Anything you're gonna say, Lane?
I'm just gonna stand there, looking out the window.
Like in a cool pose, arms folded.
Yeah.
Sitting on the edge of the window. Like a
Break dancing.
Constantly doing the like spinning on your head
Yeah.
thing.
Oh.
But no, I'm just gonna be looking out the window.
Silas is gonna not be there.
I'm so sorry.
And hug me and then I die. I'm still at 2
now what?
Bet you didn't expect to lose your arm.
I didn't see that coming. I honestly, I either saw death or they're just gonna spare me.
I thought you were just gonna pass out or be taken captive. I'll be honest.
I figured death.
I did too. It was gonna be worth it if he didn't effing substitute. Because he would at least been able to kill him if I was gonna go out.
Yeah, I wanted to keep you alive for today's mission, though. Something I still want to have happen specifically for you.
Want to shame me some more?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
take my legs too?
Maybe.
Cut off his ponytail.
Maybe.
That's precious to me.
Well, okay, there's this.
I like how it just kind of looked like a sack of potatoes as he carried her in.
That's really what a child is.
A sack of potatoes.
Yeah, just a big sack of spuds.
You get the joke, Shiro, and
No, I don't.
audience. We're from Idaho.
Well,
Rip.
Connor, Hajime, and Lane are.
And Kozukai.
Kozukai, but he's not here. He
He's a
ditched
traitor
you.
now. He left.
He murdered
Ronin.
people.
I'd have missed
All
that. What happened? People died?
Talking into your, breathing into the mic a little bit.
Shiro and I had a good heart-to-heart.
We're in the
I looked
hospital
out the
room.
window like a cool anime character.
With the rain coming down, but it looks like a tear.
Shiro is fairly unresponsive. Anything you want to say before continuing on?
Oh, hey man, get a handle on it.
Can I walk up and slap him?
Yeah.
You have to do a jump check.
My arm can reach up to you.
I mean, he's 8 feet tall. If you're reach, well, how tall is your character? Your character 5 feet.
At 15, he's probably what? 5. Well, how tall was I probably in high school? Probably. I don't think I've grown since high school, so probably 5'11", 6
You
foot.
probably slap his chin.
That's fine.
Well, if he's 5'11", yeah, I guess you can get it.
I'm not trying to do damage, but like, off. Like, this is not the time for it.
I'm just gonna be unresponsive still. Just gotta stare
Alright.
blankly at the wall.
I'm gonna go up to his swords.
You're such a dick.
I mean, he doesn't need them right now.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, he only needs one, really. I'm gonna pat him on the back and say, "We'll be here for you."
And Silas hits him so hard, does 2 points of damage, or does 12 points of damage, and Shiro's dead.
Oh shit! Do a handle Shiro check.
So Fubuki walks up and starts licking Yashiro.
I start petting her.
But what if she's on the left side?
Yeah, I didn't know it'd be this hard. I'm sorry, Hajime. I'm sorry. I saw. I'm sorry. Everything I said, it's. I'm gonna become a rogue being and chop off everyone's arm, and everyone is gonna feel.
Dude, we should totally start our own tribe.
The one arm freaks. Yep, let's do this.
Rip.
Well, hey, at least they'll fit in with this village now.
GG. Gosh, dang. Ouch. Effing
But for real though, I'm just staring out the window like a cool anime character. I'm not actually being incredibly hilarious.
It's like that mind, like it happens all in like the soccer type character.
Yep.
From,
It's a little inner cha thing.
Chow with salt. Like major salt. Gosh, dang.
I feel like that could be a really nice sounding dish. Cha with salt.
Some tea.
Anyway, can we continue?
Yeah.
That's
So,
awesome.
y'all get ready and you get back on the train to go back to the village. Shiro in the seat just looking outside, I'm sure.
Looking cool.
Well, I was thinking looking depressed and suicidal.
Yeah, I'm the one looking cool.
Just looking
remember?
cool.
So, about a day passes, you're all on the train, and you finally make it back to the village. And you go to the, Kage mansion to give your report and all that. And so y'all walk into the Kage's room, and there's Naruto and Shikamaru standing there. How'd the mission go?
Mission
Maybe
was
two are in my
a
hospital.
success.
We're definitely a hand down on the competition now.
You're such a dick.
So Shiro told us what happened, right?
No.
Not
Do you
really.
end up telling them at all, Shiro?
Like, we
Nah.
ask you. Obviously, we're gonna ask at some point where Kozukai is, probably on the train ride.
Well, we asked what happened to Kozukai, and he was...
He was silent.
Yeah, he just kind of remained quiet.
Well, from what we know, Lord Okage is... Kozukai's gone rogue, but the only one who truly knows the story is Shiro, and I don't think he wants to talk about it. At least not with us.
So,
He seems
So
to be in a
Naruto
state of
kinda-
shock.
so Naruto kind of stands up, and he goes over, and he kind of leans down a little bit to you, Shiro. And he puts his hand on your shoulder.
Which
and
one?
He says, his left hand.
Okay, so he's off balance and falls.
Stingy.
So he puts his left hand. So Naruto puts his left hand on your right shoulder. And he just goes, this hand here was also. I lost my hand at one point.
Yeah,
How are you doing?
I'll make it.
Never got any convinces.
Well, years happened during the time skip. It happened, just not verbally. Yeah, and the guy who actually you lost your hand with, he kind of just told you to man up.
Pretty much.
So he goes, can you tell us what happened? Where's your missing teammate?
Sure. And then I spill the details, except for the fact. Nah, I'm gonna spill all the details. I'm not
All
gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Okay.
We're gonna hold back for salt.
I always knew that he was bad in the very beginning.
So you see, Naruto kind of looks to Shikamaru with a very concerned look, and Shikamaru kind of was looking back with the same look.
What does it mean, Lord Hokage?
Naruto kind of turns to you. He says, "Well, we've actually encountered that shinobi before. Both Shikamaru and I here fought him once. We thought that Shikamaru had managed to permanently take care of him, but after the incidents that happened when the grass village rose up those years ago, we found that the hole that he was dug in was looted. And if he's still here, and if he's stronger now than he was then, we've got a serious crisis on our hands."
Awesome.
However, what do you all think about Kozukai?
Always knew he was bad.
I believe he's following a false promise.
Do you think that he's redeemable at all?
He tried
Well-
to kill Shiro.
He led Shiro to a very dangerous situation.
Looking back on his actions, it seems like this is not the first time he attempted to kill Shiro.
So Naruto kind of pauses for a moment and he looks kind of down with his eyes closed and he goes, I had a friend who tried to kill me a couple of times. If you all would like, we can see about trying to get him back or trying to save him from himself one more time. Otherwise, we will declare him a rogue ninja and send a team after him.
I don't believe that's up to me. That's up to Silas.
I
I'm
also
not one to
believe
give
that
up
my
on
opinion is
somebody.
not high in this matter, as I don't know them very well. At least, not on the level that Shiro and Silas do.
I don't ever want to give up on somebody.
Hajime?
I don't even know. I don't know.
And Shiro.
I'll find him, and I'll make my decision then.
I can understand that. In that case, we'll track his movements, and as soon as we've tracked him down, we'll dispatch your team with probably with an escort here, as he says, looking at Shikamaru, and Shikamaru kind of nods back. He looks back to y'all and he says, to take care of him one way or the other. We can't let a rogue ninja going around, or let him keep going around, and if he won't change his way, then I should probably move us to the fucking Leaf Village map. And if he won't change his ways, then that is our responsibility.
Oh yeah, I haven't seen this map in a while.
All right. Well, you're all dismissed right now. Take it easy. Shiro, if there's anything you need, you know where to find us.
But no,
Shiro, you should come with me and maybe talk to Dr. Kamarian.
maybe later. Gotta take a walk.
Fair. I'm going to Dr. Kamarian.
All right.
You want some
So that
pizza?
happens,
You
y'all
know,
get your pay. Y'all get your pay. This was much more dangerous mission, so y'all get a 20,000 Ria for it.
Not 200,000.
No, not 200,000. But together, you almost have half of it.
Hey.
Actually, I have half of it.
Hold on, this is actually kind of funny. I just got a notification because I get card notifications on my phone. The 1 cent that I paid to Mr. Mike Scruggs just posted.
Nice.
I don't know why
I'm
1
not-
penny was pending for about 2 weeks, but
Well, because I never put in my card information.
did you just do it?
No, I didn't. I still have it. I don't know how it charged through.
Anyway, that was off
So-
topic.
You're going to Dr. Kamiri and Show's going on a walk. Lane, anything you're going to do right now?
Yeah, I'm gonna go make a separate report.
Okay.
Oh, you bastard.
Yeah. You one up, nerd. Mm.
You can be as full of detail or as lacking of detail as you choose.
You're an
Silas,
asshole.
what about you?
Metagaming.
My
So
yeah, Silas is gonna go home. He's gonna limp home, because he got beat up pretty bad, and he's gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go change this baby again.
Okay. All right. Well, Hajime, you go to the science lab where Dr. Kamirian is.
No.
Yes.
I want to hear this first. I want to
Oh.
hear Lane first.
All right, Lane.
Yeah, I'm sending it in a private message.
Yeah, get wrecked. You're a
Okay.
fucking bitch.
I just want to know.
All right. So Shira continues to walk, and Hajime, you arrive at Dr. Kamirian's office.
All right. Well,
And you see his wife there, who's kind of standing. He's, oh, how can I help you?
hey, is Dr. Kamarian around?
Yes, he is. Follow me. And she
Awesome.
leads you back to him. He goes, yes. Hello. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you doing, sir?
Not too bad. Just been, I've been burning the daylight oil, midnight oil. I don't know how it goes, you know.
So we discussed my arm, Facebook. Remember?
Yes.
Not what I meant. I was actually talking to you, Connor. Not.
Yes.
Um, do you remember what I was? I can go back in the messages. I was looking for a specific thing to do with my arm. How much do you know, Dr. Kamarian, about electronics?
I thought you were gonna say
Artificial-
sorcery.
Artificial
Well,
limbs?
Well, I tend to be more of a biologist than I am an engineer.
Well, do you know who I could speak to?
Oh, there are plenty of people at this laboratory who are very familiar with all sorts of things. I could see if I could find someone to send your way. What's it exactly that you're trying to have done?
Well, as you can see, I'm missing my arm.
Yes, I assume you're looking for a prosthetic, but what does that entail? Do you just want another arm? Do you want an arm that can use your chakra the same? Do you want it to have a slingshot available in the arm?
Heck
I
yeah.
mean, a slingshot would be dope. An automatic reloading slingshot?
We could look into that.
Absolutely. I'd be interested in that.
Maybe it can turn into a dragon. Of course, only visually. It wouldn't be an actual dragon. That's just scientifically impossible.
GG.
Anyway, yes, I'd want it to
Great.
connect to my chakra network so I could use it just like I would my old arm. As well as, would it be possible to potentially look into making it turn into a crossbow? An auto-reloading crossbow?
Well, I think we could definitely look into that. Although, of course, you need to remember, as this is a personal project, it will come out of your own hand or out your own pocket, so to speak.
Sell your body.
I'll sell my body to you for research.
Oh, I'm afraid I've already got a wife, but thank you very much.
I'm what I meant.
Give this man some applause. GG.
Ah, look,
Well,
there's the sack of potatoes again.
Unfortunately, live human testing is
Look at
very
that.
looked down
It's a
upon in the
sack.
village, and I'm not allowed to do that through.
Well,
Aaron.
Dr. Kamarian, you let me know if you can find someone who'd be able to do this, and then we'll discuss
Absolutely,
price.
I'll send you I'll send a letter your way.
All right. Well, anything you need help with around, or
No, I'm afraid not. Nothing that I don't already have covered. My assistant, my lovely assistant, is already taking care of all of that.
well, I'm gonna go for Shiro.
What was it?
I'm gonna go look for Shiro.
Okay.
Silas
And
is sleeping. Lane's being an
on the floor.
asshole.
Silas is sleeping. Shiro is doing that. Blah blah blah.
I really want to know what this. I'm gonna be called to like fucking principal's office, aren't I?
Hajime! Did you dunk that kid in the toilet again?
Yeah.
I don't know how you keep overpowering him with one arm, but goddamn.
And Silas too.
No, no, no. No one saw me
Sit.
do the bad stuff I did, so that doesn't count.
It said it doesn't even fit in the toilet.
That's what I was talking about.
Aw.
Giving you a swirly.
I actually have to have a really big toilet to sit on because the ninja toilets aren't big enough.
Go and sit on a regular one and just crashes.
Sort of a fun fact about that. You know Andre the Giant?
Uh-huh.
Well, apparently he visited Japan one time, and the toilets
Bring that in your mic slightly, Trav.
and the toilets were too small for him, so he would poop in the bathtubs and then use that to wash it away.
That's exactly what I do.
All right, so Hajime started going searching for you, Shiro.
Alright, cool. Oh, we on mute?
So, yeah. So eventually, so what are you doing right now? Are you still walking, or
Yeah, walking. Come to the riverside here.
Road.
You know, like a sad movie. Where they just go to
You're
various
skipping
yeah,
ahead.
just go and look at the river? So as you're kind of looking down at the river, someone walks up to you. Not Hajime.
I was gonna
Rip.
say, is it me?
So you see Rook comes up behind you. He looks at you and he says, "What's the matter?"
I'm on the verge of either trying to win my friend back or exacting revenge.
He just kind of pauses and he goes, "You know, you and I have that in common.
Is that
Although
right?
you are also in the same situation with my person, with Awari."
I guess he's got it coming for him too, huh?
Being a traitor is something that is it's difficult to forgive. But look at it from their perspective. Did he have a good reason for doing what he did, Shiro?
You thought it was worth it? From his perspective,
Do you think it was worth it?
do I? No,
If you were in his shoes, would you have done the same thing?
no, never.
Can you see yourself forgiving him?
I don't know yet.
That's what you need to think about right now. And remember, my house is always open for you. You'd be surprised just how many people in this village have had to decide between getting revenge or letting go of an old grudge.
Yeah, if we're going by anime. Yeah. Can't count on my fingers. Nah. Where's your house anyway, Rick?
There you go. He points in the distance in the river. He says, "Remember, it's my cottage right there."
Oh yeah. Oh, that's why he came out here. Well, they're creeping on your house.
He goes, that's fine. Need a bite to eat or anything?
No.
All right, I'll leave you to it. He walks away. A couple moments pass, and Hajime, you show up.
Hey, Shiro. How you doing, man?
Hello, Hajime.
Well, mind if I join you?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna sit there in silence with him.
We're gonna sit for what time is it? Like daytime? Is it like evening, night?
It's like 3 o'clock.
All right, we'll sit here till evening.
Okay.
About 6 o'clock. And I'm just gonna stand up and just start walking home.
All right.
Okay, bye.
I'll wave.
I'm just gonna head home too.
All right. So, Shiro, you arrive at home, but you see that there's someone else there.
All right,
You
look
recognize this person.
at Dewari.
It's Kozukai's sister.
I had a bad feeling
She
about this.
she kind of turns around and she looks at you and she runs up and goes, Shiro, Shiro, do you know where my brother is? I haven't seen him in a few days. I just want to make sure he's doing okay.
I'll look away with the pain look.
She just kind of, she goes, is, what happened?
What's her name again? I forget her
Fuck if I know.
I forget her name.
The cafe is named after her.
Oh, Loli.
Oh yeah, okay. What's her
Thank you, Lynn.
name? He's gone, Loli. Go home.
She just kind of, she begins to tear up. She goes, what? What do you mean he's, how? And she just kind of falls to her knees, starts crying in her hands.
I'm just gonna like walk past her and into the house. Ignoring problems. Just like in real life.
One hand.
All right. So everyone goes home and sleeps through the night.
A sad day.
Yeah, sad day. So the next day happens. Anyone gonna do anything specific?
I
No.
wake up and there's blood underneath the bed, all over my bed, because I just went home and laid everything else.
The rib. They magically healed overnight.
I would like
Nah, you're all still very injured.
to do a weapon shop.
All right.
Nice. I should probably. I'm still debuffed too. Rip.
Only for like one more day, right?
2 more days.
2 more days? Okay, yeah.
You guys got to roll for your. Oh no, you've already done all that, haven't you? Good job.
Yeah.
Okay, level ups.
All right, so you go to the weapon store. You know, there's the man, the familiar man. Say, how can I help you today?
15 kunai.
15 kunai coming right up. Let me just pull up my price sheet here. And let me pull open the thing that I hadn't opened, which I honestly should have like 8 of these open right now.
That'd be 400 Rio per kunai.
GG.
I think it's 400 Rio per pack of 5.
You outcharged me, you bitch. You overcharged
Nah,
me.
per pack of 5.
Okay.
I'm just trying to verify that right now. Sorry, give me 1 second. There it is, kunai. Yep, that's 200 Rio for a pack of 5. I don't know when I've charged you that, Silas, because that's what it was.
Get ripped.
Oh, no, I did lie about that. Sorry, that was 400 per pack of 5. That one was a lie. I'm sorry.
So what is it? 4 or 2?
400 per pack of 5.
Okay.
I
Nice.
accidentally
Special
looked at Shuriken.
We're running a special today.
Yes.
All right, here you go. There is 15 kunai for 600 Rio. Fuck me, 1200 Rio.
You
He's a con artist.
you might want to get some rest. You seem to be working too much.
It's been a busy day. I think you're right.
It's morning.
I had an all-night special.
Still
Okay.
going.
I gotta tell you, someone was really a big fan of my sword can. What?
That's
GG.
exactly what I was thinking. That's awesome. Hey, when Lane's walking out, can I walk in?
Sure. What else do you need, though, Lane, little girl?
Nope, nothing.
Kunoichi? All right, have a good day.
Rip.
And you walk out, and Silas runs into you at the door. Not like physically, but it's like, you're like, oh, hey.
Oh hey.
GG.
Hey,
Uh,
pushed over.
what was that you kind of cut out there?
Hey. Kind of looking like I have a pain look in my face. Just gonna come get some more paper bombs.
Okay. You might want to get some rest.
Yep, I'm probably gonna sleep for a week. I'll come by the cafe. See you guys later.
Okay.
Okay, I'll see you later.
All right, so you're going to buy some paper bombs?
Yes.
It's all right. What are you looking for? We've got some lesser paper bombs and we've got some regular paper bombs.
Ooh, I'll take some regular.
Alrighty, let me just pull up the price here for them. All right, they are 2,000 Rio per paper bomb.
Really?
Really, for a superior paper bomb, 2,000 Rio.
I'll buy 10.
10. All right, here you go. That's going to cost you 20,000 Rio.
Thanks.
Yep, they deal an initial 46 with up to bonus 66 for the damage. Or is it up to a bonus? Let me just look that up real quick.
Okay.
Maximum of 86.
Your voice changed all of a sudden.
You know, it happens. I try and do things like that.
Look at you, you're Mr. Meeseeks.
Look at me.
Hi, Mr. Meeseeks.
I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me.
So
Life is pain.
it was 46 up to 48, or up to
40 up to 86.
46 up to 86. Okay, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Get up on out of here.
GG.
This is more Rick and Morty quotes. All right. Anything else I can help you with?
That'd be it. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no problem. Have a good day, sir.
You too.
Mm-hmm. All right. So, Hajime, what are you doing?
I don't know. I'm just kind of waiting until the next, or getting close to the principal's office.
So just waiting for things.
Yeah.
Okay. Shiro, what are you doing?
I'm sit on the roof. Just sit up there.
You know, do some black guy stuff.
All right, so you're just chilling on the roof. Anything else anyone's gonna do right now, or
Go home and go back to sleep.
Too
Lane?
depressed to train.
I'm gonna go train.
all right?
Probably the smartest move. Since we can't use our skills yet.
How about you, Hajime? Gonna train? Right now, I'm gonna leave the system as the same.
Oh, I thought you were.
Until I can flesh it out to something I'm happy with.
Well, then, yeah, I'm gonna train.
Okay.
I need to pull up the, and I wasn't prepared for this.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, what are you learning?
Medical ninjutsu.
What are the new techniques you got?
Medical ninjutsu rank 2.
Rank 2.
It was
Okay,
rank 1 and 2 is what I got.
Okay, so I'm gonna do this a little bit. If you're learning abilities that are more than 3 ranks under what your current level is, effective character level, you just automatically know them unless there's a reason why it would be complicated.
Okay, it's a rank 5.
Yeah,
'cause
you'll.
I can't get rank 3.
Yeah. I'll be fine with you just automatically learning those. They won't be mastered at all, but just to save us some time. What about you, Lane?
I'm mostly working on shuriken accuracy. and
Sure.
shit like-
Okay.
Like I'm not
Okay.
like training in the traditional sense of learning a skill. I'm training for the sake of role playing.
Okay. Okay.
I'll be right
All right.
back.
Alrighty.
Seriously.
So some time passes here, and Shiro, roll a listen check.
I see you. Losing an arm increased my power of hearing. +2 enhancement bonus.
But you have a -5 balance.
That's right.
GG. Almost rolled 1d30. That's +3.
Okay, so you don't hear this. So
What?
you just kind of. I'm talking to Shiro. So you're just sitting on the roof when all of a sudden you feel a hand on your shoulder.
I guess I'll look up.
And you turn around to look at it, and there's no one there, and you don't feel the hand anymore.
What the? Kozukai? Yeah, just wave it off like it's nothing, then continue to
All right,
sit there
just sitting there.
and be cool.
So Silas is sleeping. Lane, anything else you're doing?
Continuing to train until I Like I don't. My chakra got pretty messed up that last match, so I'm not doing anything chakra intensive.
I hear you.
Your chakra got messed up.
Najime is just doing his regular train, so that's that. So a little bit more time passes, and another person walks by Yushiro, and he's walking down below, and he kind of stops. He turns and he looks up at you, and you see it's Ken. So Ken looks up and he goes, "So, you seem a little down in the dumps. Losing your arm do that much to you?"
Nah, Ken.
He says, "Oh, not now. Yeah, it's gonna be a real shame when someone tries to attack you and you're not prepared just because you're nervous about it. Yeah, life of a ninja sure is hard with all that emotional drama just sitting there thinking about stuff.
Jesus.
Oof, heck of a samurai, huh?"
Come on, Sora.
Just get out of here, Ken.
Come on, Shiro.
He jumps up and he lands near you on the roof. He goes, "How about you make me?"
I'm warning you, Ken. Get out of here.
You give me all the warnings you want. If you're not gonna have a punishment behind it, I'm just gonna keep looking at you like the loser you are.
All right. I'm gonna walk downstairs then. Back in my house.
He follows you.
And I'm gonna grab my night blade. And I'm gonna draw it.
All right. He looks at you and he says, "Oh, the one-armed samurai gonna attack me.
I like it.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to see this."
I have a question. How'd you draw it?
I just picked it up, like by the handle, and just dropped
and
it.
you just kind of.
Just let it drop.
It's not currently on him. It's just like set down.
GG.
He's just
Oh yeah, I could become like half Zoro, have two swords.
There you go. One in your mouth. There you go.
All right. Yeah, just hold it up.
And he draws his sword and he looks at you and he goes, "Come on, let's see what a one-armed samurai can do."
So would I get like -2 of like attack rolls or something?
That's what I'm looking up right now.
I was gonna say you should definitely lose some strength from that because you're only using one hand instead of two.
Yeah, I mean I can use swords one-handed though.
Oh, that's a good
That's
point.
pretty much what I've been doing.
I mean, you're gonna have to now.
Do you have the that allows you to do that? To allow you to use the two-handed weapons as one-handed?
Yeah.
Monkey grip.
What's that? Monkey grip,
monkey
I
grip.
think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Should say in that what the regular one is.
Way to go, Travis! You actually knew something.
So it's actually because you have monkey grip, you actually don't take a penalty.
No?
I'm gonna still enforce the penalty while you get used to it. You're gonna take a -2 penalty for the moment.
It's a little bit.
All right. So he just kind of looks at you with the sword drawn. Come at me.
Right. My chapter's been restored. I can't even use some of my techniques now. Rip. Oh snap! I can't use that for. All right. I guess I'm just gonna make a regular attack because like that just destroyed like 4 of my techniques, like 4 of my main techniques. Yeah, just gonna just do a regular attack. All right, cool.
All right. Make an attack action. That's -2 penalty. All right, and he deflects the attack. He just kind of looks at you and goes, "Come on, is that all you've got?"
Don't test me.
Gonna make another attack?
Yeah. This time I use strength rank 3. Give me my +2 bonus back
Okay.
and make a full attack action.
He's gonna do 21 again.
GG. Rip did even less than 21.
But it's a full attack action, so you get another.
Hey, my attack bonus went up too. Let's see what it said now. +2.
But you also get -2.
Well, I'm moving at sprint. I get sprint rank 2, 3 active. So it negates that. Please give me a 20.
So that one, he pretty much collide. Your swords collide. He just kind of halts there for a second. And he goes, "Now that's better."
Show me your stuff.
So he just kind of
keeping
deflects it
going.
away.
Show
He
me
deflects it
what
away,
you
and then he sheathes
got.
his sword.
We ain't finished you yet.
He goes and he says, "You can keep attacking me if you like, because that's the Shiro I'm used to, the one that keeps fighting."
As you wish. Activates speed rank 4. Give me +2 more. Make another full attack action.
All right, that one misses.
Fuck,
On that
shit.
one, he
This
very
is so
he very
trashy.
narrowly dodges the attack.
Effing drugs plus this trash. Gosh
He
dang.
just kind of, and then at that point, he just kind of stops and he goes, "See, now don't you feel better?"
You're gonna regret this, skin. Nah, effing man. I can't. I really can't do any attacks anymore.
You can keep going. You can do one more.
Maybe all I got is the effing freaking Suki, just increases the critical. So I guess I'll do that 2 times, part of the full attack action.
All right. So that first one is you swing, you go at him, and you stab right, like you slash right down his chest, and then it poofs into a clone, into a substitution.
Gosh dang it.
And you see, then he reveals himself in the doorway. He goes, "There we go. Now you're doing much better, Shiro. Good job. I knew you could do it."
F you, Ken.
So, how about you tell me what happened now?
It's none of your concern.
Yes,
Take care
well,
of myself.
you sure about that? Because here you are losing yourself to anger, not able to do your full fighting.
I'll work through it.
Good. That's what I want to hear. And he just kind of walks away and goes, "If you need me, you know where to find me."
You just added yourself to my hit list, kid. Coming in here.
He helped you.
Helping you. How dare you?
Samurai.
Alright, we'll go back up
Sometimes
to
to
the
get the
top.
samurai back on his feet, you gotta throw a little bit of salt.
GG. I'm gonna go back up to the
Alright.
top now.
All right. Go back up to the roof. Another day passes. Next day.
One more day of this trash.
So just waiting.
Everyone's just waiting. No one's doing anything special.
Nah.
This time
This
I'm
time I'm
going
gonna-
to take an idyllic walk down the riverside.
Okay. Nothing fancy happens in this walk.
Then I'm gonna go to the shrine that Sasuke showed me.
Okay.
Hang out there for a bit.
Okay. So no one's doing anything else at that point then? Something that involves interaction with other people?
Nah.
Okay. I'm just trying to speed this up a little bit. So another day goes by, and now this morning, so you're all, just for the sake of it, you're all back up to full health and chakra. Enough time has gone by, you're all fully rested.
So this effing debuff is gone.
And something else. You all wake up, you turn on your lights and all that, because you have electrical lights, obviously. And it's in the morning, you're all getting ready to, do your stuff, and all of a sudden, power shuts down.
Roll 1d8.
And upon further inspection, like looking around, you see it's not just your lights that are out, all your technology is. Same with your neighbors. Nothing seems to be going on right now. You see people like walking out of their houses, making a commotion.
I don't have electricity in my house anyway.
You've got a little bit.
These
You have
can't
to at least have a phone, so you got some
We have
floor
our
light that'll
radios.
at least stand out.
Interesting. I'm gonna walk outside myself.
All right.
I'm gonna bust through the door.
So, as you're beginning to walk to the door, you all need to roll a listen check.
Okay.
Why I never fucking up this one. God. Oh.
Well, on the bright side, you said you were already walking out, so without the listen check, this is just to inspire you to walk out, pretty much, if you aren't. So you all, except for Hajime, hear a knock at your door. But Hajime, you're walking to the door
Oh.
anyway, so.
GG.
So Hajime, you're walking to the door.
Yeah.
Shira,
Oh, yeah. I guess we're all
you're
up
gonna go
here.
check in the door. Lane, you checking the door.
Grab a kunai first, but yeah.
All right, Silas, you checking the door.
No, I come out the top window and land behind the person.
So you land behind not a person.
Oh,
There's not someone there.
GG.
But you all see that at the foot of the door, there's a headband, a Leaf Ninja headband, with a cut through it, signifying like a rogue ninja, and it's wrapped around something.
I pick it up and look.
All right, everyone does the same, I assume.
Yeah.
So you see that all of these are the exact same, pretty much, where they're all wrapped around a map and a note. Now, there are two different versions of this note. Shiro, you have the unique one. So Shiro, you read the note and it says, "You and I have a score to settle. Follow this map, and we'll settle it."
Oh no.
finger shits all the way back up.
And the rest of the notes say, "Your samurai teammate caused me a lot of grief. I want to see just how weak his new team is."
His new team.
So I got the scroll in my hand. And I go.
All right. Well.
All right, and
I'm
all of the
gonna-
maps like drawing to a location.
All right. Well, I'm gonna follow the map.
All right.
I'm gonna eat
Shiro?
that band.
I'm gonna smile diabolically and grab my sword.
All right. Lane?
I'm going to bring it to Coyote.
All right. Silas?
I'm gonna eat the headband.
Mm,
You think-
snack.
No, no.
You know
it's,
what?
It's
Never
It's-
mind. I already said I'm
it's-
following the map. I can't
you know
go
what?
back on that.
No, it's.
I'll let you.
It's weak.
I'm gonna take it to Naruto.
Okay. And Silas, you're headed straight to your location? To the location on the map?
I'm walking.
All right. So Lane, you get to the Ambu headquarters and you step inside and you see that there are a number of Ambu there that seem to be talking in a circle with Coyote there as well.
Well, I'm going to interrupt. Excuse me.
There's
You
one
have a minute?
so Coyote just kind of makes a gesture to one of his subordinates and he steps up and he goes, "Yes. What's it that you need, Lane?"
This was left at my doorstep. I have reason to believe it was left at the rest of my squad's doorsteps as well.
He kind of looks at it and says, "Do you know when this was left?"
Immediately after the power shut off.
He looks at it and he says, "Wait, did you say that you're friends as well?"
I do believe that it's a possibility that the rest of my squad will have these in
Okay.
front of them too.
Yeah, based on that,
Considering-
you could get that. assumption.
Considering the note says Shiro, it says my samurai friend caused us a lot of trouble, so I have reason to believe.
And it talked about your new team. Shit.
Yeah, you do have reasonable. That makes sense.
I just,
Okay, so,
I just pictured Lane walking in like on that commercial. Excuse me, and then no one say anything. Excuse me, can I get
GG.
trip somebody when you get a minute?
GG.
All right, so you tell that to Kurt, and he goes, "I see. Well, follow the location. I will dispatch someone to shadow you and I'll dispatch someone to find a group to find your friends as well. Make sure that make sure that they're doing the same thing or that they're safe.
Understood.
All right. Oh, he also says, and make sure to find out whether or not this group was related to the power outage.
I will do what I need to.
All right. And then you continue your way. Hajime, you make it to the Hokage's office. You see there's another commotion, bunch of people talking and all that kind of a thing.
Knock, knock.
And eventually, someone turns their head and goes, blah, 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 what's, I see Shikamaru goes, what's it that you need? In the
Well,
middle of a
Shikamaru,
situation here.
I understand that. I believe this has to do with the situation.
And it looks at it.
This was left on my doorstep. I'm not sure if everyone else got it on my team, but I bet they did. This happened right when the power went out.
And it looks at it and he goes, I see. Well, in case it's related, we're going to send, we'll send some backup for you. It's going to take a moment for us to call them in, but go make your way to this location and just buy time as long as you can.
Yes, sir.
All right. So you continue on your way. Now, onto the new map, which I actually forgot to create, I realize. That's okay, it won't take me long.
What the fuck?
So you might remember this is Waterfall Ninja Tokens.
Oh, no.
I don't need to worry about their battlefields.
Put effing Kozukai on here.
But what if Kozukai's not there?
And I've been baited.
It won't be.
Been baited into my effing death.
That other token.
This is people past.
So, you all arrive at your locations to see two people waiting you at each one. Hajime, you recognize both of yours. You recognize this to be Kaiju and Heiwa from the tuning exams.
Oh, snap.
Lane, you recognize one of your combats as Suyo from the tuning exams, the one who you fought in your first round.
Oh god. Oh god.
You can handle that one, you two. You got this.
Silas, you don't recognize either of your opponents.
Were you?
I'm not that smart.
And Shiro, you recognize both of yours as Irito, the Hyuga from the Guardian Shinobi,
GG.
and Meijo.
Why does everybody else know him, but I don't?
Rip rinse.
I thought about splitting up Kaiju and Heiwa, but there's a reason why that's a bad idea. So let me just open up these character sheets real quick. But now, pretty much, so you all walk up, and you recognize your people, Hajime, and you see that they both are just kind of standing next to each other, smiling cockily at you. She goes, so, let's see what the little runt can do.
But-
Why we gotta fight?
Why does Hajime go first?
Well, no, I'm just saying that's being said first. And then fucking, so Lane, Suyo, he speaks up and he go, let me pull up this fucking thing. He goes, it's been a long time, little girl.
It has.
He goes, I never hated you. Your teacher I hated, but not you. Then he destroyed my village. And here you are, still alive from the destruction. Where is he?
I feel like you have me confused for someone else. I'm a rain ninja.
He looks at you and he says, I know that you were here in the Waterfall Village looking for your teacher. Remember, we ran into each other there. I only barely escaped the destruction of my village.
He was never my teacher. So you clearly want to be talking to someone else.
You're still one who worked under his team. I'm sure you ran into him more than once.
Oh my god, fireball jutsu!
So you just gotta figure the fight yourself. Oh, sorry. These two are intended to be closer to the Silas, these two, they both look at you and they just say, So we get the big guy, huh? And they just pop their fingers. Because, I've always wanted to kill a freak of nature.
Oh.
I'm gonna eat
Oh,
your
there we
headband just like I ate the one at the house.
Can I
I'll let
become
Roll intimidation check. Roll intimidation, Silas.
Oh, cool.
GG. I thought you were gonna say I'm gonna eat your head. And I was like, gosh, dang.
Hey, if his head's still attached to it, then that's just protein.
GG.
Oh, Oh, cool. I got a +10 on intimidation.
GG.
It's the one.
Dang.
Thank you.
Hey, I have +10 on intimidation.
Yeah, but I also get a bonus.
Okay, so you do that. They just both kind of like take a step back and look at each other like, what the hell is wrong with this guy?
Can I activate? Can I activate strength rank?
Yeah, I'll let you do that right now as a prep word.
Yeah.
And Shiro, those two both look at you, and Irito, he kind of looks at you and he goes, "So, if it isn't half of a samurai, what the hell happened to you? Oh, to think I was taken down by a runt who lost his arm."
Yeah, I'm not gonna waste any time. Can I go ahead and like start attacking? We doing this now?
You unfortunately are not first in combat lineup.
Oh, what?
Nope.
Oh wait, no, you would have been because I realized I rolled modifiers. You rolled without. So yes, you actually are first.
Oh, heck yeah. All right, which one's which? Like which one's?
I'm naming them right now.
All right. Zoom in.
Did you guys update your stats, by the way? The
Yeah.
level up?
Yeah. I don't get the level up. I didn't get a level up, so I don't get the stats, fucker.
I have all of mine. I actually did it while we were waiting
Okay.
for Shiro to do his thing at the beginning of the session.
Goku. All right, so Shiro, you're first.
Yeah, actually, I still don't see their names there.
Oh, do I not? All right, I need to fucking do that little tick. Tick.
All right, I forgot what this guy was. I guess it didn't matter.
He was the other guy who attacked you.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm just gonna.
Obviously, Elaine, you can detect which one's Suyo and which one isn't.
I feel like I need names.
All right, I'll give him.
GG.
I need the
The other person doesn't have a name.
He doesn't have a name?
No.
What awful parents.
GG. All right. Well, I'm just gonna activate Strength Rank 3 and Speed Rank 4,
Okay.
and let's see. I guess -2 for that, so that's 1.
No, enough time has gone by. So, so you've got the -2 from the sword
Yeah.
and familiarity, yeah. All right, there you go. There's both names, Lane.
Suno.
Oh shit, did I make a typo?
I don't know. I kind of like it as not Suno.
GG.
All
I'll
right,
keep
so
not
Shiro.
Suno alive. He'll be the one I question.
GG.
Who are you? I'm not Suno.
Okay, Shiro, do what you're doing.
All right. Should be you, nerd. Take down effing smug effing nerd.
All right, so that's a hit.
All right. No crit though.
Net, no crit. So as soon as you go in to do your attack, immediately you see he starts. Actually, no, he wouldn't have time. No, he hasn't entered the stance yet, so no. Okay, yeah, he takes 8 damage.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. And next up is Irito. He has his own, since he's the leader. He has his own fucking board on the level on the initiative. So he enters a stance. You see, he enters a combat stance where he kind of like crouches low. You obviously know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And he takes his hand. He kind of makes a palm with it, and he goes and he attacks you.
Good luck, nerd.
Is that a hit?
Nope.
All right.
I'm not messing
What is your
around.
defense right now?
29.
29. GG.
Yeah. I gotta kill his gang.
Alrighty.
Make him tell me where Kozukai is.
So that's it. He makes his attack at you, and that misses. So next up is
Well, that's
Silas.
actually not all. I have Agile Repass now, so if he misses, I can make a melee attack against him as an attack of opportunity.
okay. So you make your melee. I'm just gonna say at the roll. As soon as you make your melee attack at him, now that he's in his stance, you see he begins spinning rapidly as soon as that sword hits him, and you are now knocked back. A roll of fortitude save. You are being knocked back some distance.
GG. You like make some adjustments, dude?
What's up?
Did you make some adjustments, dude?
To what?
The stance?
No, this isn't part of the stance. This is a separate technique that has an instant action.
The same one? Like the spinny?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the technique is divination roll. Okay, so that's your fortitude save, the 28.
Yeah.
The second one? Okay, so that passes that. So you are able to you're able to hold off being knocked back. However, you do take a standard melee attack action. Yeah, it's gonna deal damage one way or another. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
on this one, unfortunately for you. So you take 8 points of damage, just like him. And I also need to drop his chakra. All right, so that's it for them. Now, Silas, you're up.
Yeah, I was just reading. I wanted to see if I can activate Dance of the Lark and hand-to-hand counter, whatever. Which I think I can.
Are both of them attack actions?
Oh, let me look. I didn't put that on the that part.
That's a full round action, Dance of the Large, so you won't be able to do those two at once.
So I can't even move. I have to just cast it, and that's it, right?
Yep.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
All right, so that's Silas's
Wait,
turn.
and then I'm gonna say, come on.
Let you
All right, Hajime, you're up.
I'm gonna
horny.
ask, what's going on, guys?
Oh, my counts are off.
So, okay, Kaiju. Well, you're asking it to Kaiju and Heiwa, I assume. So Kaiju, she just kind of speaks up. She goes, "Well, after your teacher destroyed our village, we decided to look at anyone who might have a similar grudge against you. We found a lovely Hyuga man who just really wants your samurai dead. So we decided to help him draw you out. So we shut down the power to your city and drew you out."
Fair play. All right.
Fair play.
But anyway, we can kind of just talk this out. Yeah. Fight this one.
She just kind
We go
of stays
back.
quiet and smiles at you.
We can.
You're gonna
Well-
die, bitch.
Wonder.
Can always try a flirt attempt.
Jeez.
Will that count as an action?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a full round action. You have to put your heart and soul into it.
I'll consider it an attack action, not a full round.
What?
Cut you a little bit slack. That way you can still move, step closer and start singing to her kind of a thing.
GG.
Roll
I'm gonna
performance
move.
check.
I'm gonna move forward. And I create ice, but I need water. Will that work? Ice technically is water.
Yeah, you chill the water. I mean, if it says it needs the material compound to be ice, then you have to have a way to freeze it.
Well,
right
I
now.
do.
Because until you get that elemental specialization, you won't be able to freeze it automatically.
Well, I have an ability, but
Then you'd have to do that first.
no, I know, but like I'm saying, like if I create the river into ice, and then but Shark Water Blast needs water, could I still utilize the ice?
You could freeze part of it.
That's fair. Well, I'm gonna freeze half the water using
Okay.
ice formation technique.
I'm just gonna say that there's a huge chunk of ice around that's just around the river, and the water's still flowing through.
Right. So I turn it to ice, and then I'm gonna. Oh, I already moved, so
I take it that technique was an attack action.
well,
so,
I'm gonna ready
that's
an
gonna be
action
the end
by.
of your turn, most likely.
Can I do like a ready action?
You could ready a swift action. That would be it, not an attack or move action, because you've already used your attack and move action.
Well, could I ready an action like throws a kunai or something? I can.
That's an attack action.
No, like if he throws a kunai or something, can I like be
Still an attack
ready
action.
to dodge? It's not an attack.
That's a move action.
That's gay.
That's the whole point of the ready action. You have to forego an action to take it later.
Anyway,
So that's the end of Hajime's. And now it's the enemy's turn. So number one, he starts dashing at you, Silas.
So are you gonna call him number one?
And the other guy, he's kind of running off to the side, at which point he uses a technique against you. You see, he pretty much he takes his hand and he does a few hand signs, and all of a sudden, a bunch of wind starts bursting out at you. Roll a fortitude save.
Ignores hardness.
Doesn't work like that.
Oh.
Okay. So you are okay. You will be launched back 20 feet.
That's it.
Well, guess that guy's not going to get to attack me.
Not yet.
Wow.
And you take
Damage from the wind?
you take 11 points of damage. So that's it for your guys. Hajime, I want you to know I feel kind of bad for putting these two up against you, but also, it's gonna be fun.
I have a
Say
feeling
that.
something stupid's gonna happen.
So
Might be fun for you.
Thanks.
Kaiju, you see she makes a few hand signs, and all of a sudden the water that's in the river begins to rise up, and it launches, and it just coming at you. You need to roll a reflex save.
Reflex. Huh, at least it's not bad.
Roll a 1 like me.
You fail the reflex save,
Yep.
so you take 3d6 points of damage.
Yummy.
Nothing too bad. However, you are now being drawn back in the water's current. And as that happens, Heiwa, she uses static discharge technique. And now the water is electrified.
How much damage do I take? Jesus Christ!
You take
Textbook definition of fun. Not fun.
you take an additional 3 points of damage.
Pretty confident this is the Dwarf Fortress type of fun.
GG.
And you are also now launched back.
Whee!
And you are still being in this, but I want you to know this technique doesn't end after one round.
Ooh.
So the water.
So you're still being swept away in the water until the ranges end.
Jesus.
Oh, actually, she has to make a concentration check next turn to see if it'll still be going. So, you got a shot there.
Breaker concentration.
Lane, you get the fun one. So you see, Suyo starts walking forward, as you are so familiar with, and he tells, "Hey, Natsuno, get behind me." They just start speaking as he's walking forward. Lane, he goes, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I was the bodyguard to Satsu. You should know exactly what that means.
You a punk ass bitch.
That's it for Suyo's turn. Shiro, Irito is going to make a standard melee attack against you. No, Irito did his turn. Forgot he's with the not with the same thing. My Joe, however, is going to throw a kunai at you.
I forgot what he was. What is he?
He was a technique specialist, with a little bit of a flair for ranged attacks as well.
I honestly don't remember him.
But he throws the kunai and it zooms right by you, taking no damage. All right, that's it for them. Lane, you're up.
Okay, well, I'm going to activate the Sharingan as a swift action by spending a Meta Chakra charge.
Okay.
So, Sharingan is now active.
Okay.
And then I am going to use Temple of Nirvana.
Okay. Okay, that's the sleep
Yeah, the big AoE one.
Oh yeah, GG.
one. Alrighty.
It's a rank 6.
Rank 6, and you don't have anything that increases the DC on that?
No.
Okay, so he needs to roll a 13. Suyo passes. And the other guy also passes.
Hmm.
Wait, a rank 9, that's higher than 13. That's 15 that needs to be done. Regardless, they still passed.
I'm going to do a ready action to where if Suyo moves up towards me, I'm going to jump really, really high in the air past him.
Unfortunately, that's going to count as a move action.
Yeah, that's the ready action.
Yeah, Nirvana's a full round action.
Sure?
Mhm.
Oh, you're right. It is. Never mind. Fuck me.
Alright, so, Shiro, you're up.
Alright. So I'm gonna use Shundo to avoid attack of opportunity from
Okay.
Naruto. And that's thanks for trying off check. And I'm just gonna make a an attack action at him.
Alright. You hit.
What the That's 2 in a row.
And so he takes 8 points of damage.
And that's my turn.
Alright, now it's Irito's turn. He's gonna follow up, charging right. Whoops, god damn it. Right there. He's going to do a basic melee attack. By the way, at this point you can see Sharingan is, or not Sharingan, his Byakugan has been active. Obviously.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
GG.
He's going to make a basic unarmed melee attack against you in his stance.
Gosh dang
He's
it.
going to activate a couple of other little things. But that's still a miss, ain't it?
Yep.
Alright. So that's it for him. You're able to very easily dodge his attacks.
Kinda
It does.
like it.
And that's it for Irito. So next up is Silas.
Walk here to ignore this dude.
Yeah, if you number
I know
one.
he's gonna come. I'm gonna do evaporation on number 2.
Number 2. Alright.
Let's say 25. Bitch.
Alright, he gets a reflex save. Which he fails. Yedling.
Not that I think it's going to matter since I rolled a 1, but because my Sharingan's active, my initiative goes up by 3.
Yeah, it still doesn't matter.
I thought I'd at least attempt.
That 1 just screwed you. Just so
It really did. It fucked me entirely.
Alright, so that's it for Silas.
Wait.
I guess
I
25.
forgot. I look at the person number 2 and I say, "Let's turn up the heat."
Hajime.
Well,
Kozukai.
Kozukai.
What are you talking about with Kozukai? Sure, it's just Kozukai. Kozukai,
So angry. So angry.
where is he? Where's Rachel?
Jeez.
So
No.
could I use eel talent technique to get out from the current 676?
Yeah, the mute yourself.
Would that work? Or
Yeah,
cool.
I'll say that will.
Well, I'm gonna activate. I don't know if they'll actually know the move because it's a secret Anbu
This is a weird gray.
that I got taught. Well, it's not a hit and miss. Anyway, I'm gonna activate eel talon technique.
Okay.
My God, I just keep thinking of Shiro.
Yes, just-
Where?
Drop
And
chakra and then
I'm
you have
running
to break out of the water.
break
I'll
out.
kill it.
And since I have speed rank 1, how far can I move?
Speed rank 1 grant speed bonus? I thought it was speed rank 2.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Grants you +5.
It says I go
Okay.
faster.
You're +10
Okay.
at speed.
Best. Best.
Plus 10 is rank 2.
No, rank 1. Starts
Okay.
at +10, then 15, 20, 25.
So I can go 40.
Alright, so you go, yep, 40.
And I'm gonna run.
Across the icy water.
Run like the wind, run like the wind.
I believe it was like right here, I think.
Oh. Let me just fix that. To attack.
GG. Saw him disappear. Disappear.
Alright. It's my turn.
Alrighty.
In the water.
Now it's the enemy's turn. Suya continues to walk up to you, Lane,
Okay.
as Natsuno chills behind. And you see, as he's getting ready, he's beginning to wind up his arm a little bit.
Yep, exactly. That's what I was imagining.
Let's see.
Pulling a Monkey D. Luffy.
Silas, the first guy is running up to you, and he's going to do a melee attack against you. For so 32, that's a hit. Dealing 13 points of damage. And the other guy... Let's see, the other guy's going to ready in action here. Let's see. What should I have Kaiju do? Kaiju's gonna use lightning bolt technique on you.
Oh my god.
So this one she's going to have to roll to hit though. That's a hit.
GG.
And it's going to be a base charge.
Dive into the ice.
So you only take 5 points of damage. But you see Heiwa is readying in action.
Awesome.
And my Joe, Shiro, he is going to he's gonna use Fire Dragon Blast against you.
Alright, this is getting serious.
Which it's still not an AoE, so he's still gonna have to roll to confirm a hit. But zooms right past you, so he just loses his chakra.
He's doing ninjutsu. That triggers an attack of opportunity, right?
We went over that much earlier and how the fact that I was foregoing those.
Alright. Well, can I still use my agile riposte then for missed attack? This is
Yeah,
still
sure.
a melee range.
You know, you're a ninja. You can make hand signs while fucking in combat. You're not bitches. Oh, that's it?
It's magic Naruto.
Mhm.
Don't give me an F and 1.
Alright, he takes 13 points of damage.
Attack of opportunity.
Alright, so Lane, now you're up.
activate rank 1 speed. And then, bear with me here.
Mhm.
With you.
Gonna make a jump check. Jump like over them, but as I'm in the air, I'm gonna cast Poison Mist Jutsu.
Okay. So is that your jump check?
Yeah.
Okay. Succeed on the jump, and then you go to cast the jutsu. However, Suyo is going to activate one ability of his, which allows him to take the hit, even in an AoE attack, from his partner.
Well, it's a poison mist, so
Does it stay for a certain amount of turns?
yes.
Okay.
So Connor, I sent you my thing on Discord, my page. If you guys want to
Okay.
keep going, it's cool.
Okay. So what's the poison do for him? What do they have to roll?
Fortitude save. Okay, so what it says is it fills a 15-foot wide by 10-foot tall space with poisonous gas. On the following round, it fills a 20-foot wide by 20-foot tall. And then on the third round, it's 30 foot by 30 foot. Disperses after 5 rounds. A character caught in the poisonous cloud has to make a fortitude save against poison, and it does 1d6 primary and then 1d6 secondary, but it doesn't really say anything else about it.
Okay.
Like poisons, I think first round. Or first, I guess, just set number of rounds affects that damage.
Like, it doesn't say how
It does
long
say.
the poison actually poisons a person, or
I think it's covered in poisons.
okay, you know what? Since this is just getting annoying, I'm not going to do that, and I'm just going to throw.
Just gonna throw a shuriken?
Well, kunai, but yeah.
Kunai?
Since
Okay.
that's just, I don't want to deal with figuring it out right now.
Okay, fair enough.
Later,
Who are you throwing it at? At one of them, both of them?
Suyo, both of them.
Suyo? Okay, both of them?
Yeah. First, I'm going to move me.
Okay, so he's going to use his cover ability now to take the hit for his partner.
Okay.
And as you see the kunai go to hit him, you don't have to roll to hit right now. As soon as the kunai go to hit him, you see that they hit his skin and just bounce off. This is something you can very clearly see.
All right.
And also not GM bullshit.
Gee. I found it though. If you wanna do it next round. GG. So like the initial damage, they're what they take immediately if they fail the fortitude save. And secondary is they take damage after 1 minute of exposure. If it's like a technique that lasts like more than just 1 round.
Okay.
And some other stuff in there.
All right. So that's the end of Lane's turn, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because that's moving.
And now it's Shiro's turn.
I'll go through. I'll be able to stay up until the enemies do something to me, and then I have to go.
Aye.
I continued the onslaught against F is his name? Whatever his name is.
Yaruto or Maiju?
Maijo.
All
I
right.
can't even remember his effing name. Do it for full attack action. This time,
Alrighty.
I'm going to use Gekisai. So you make a single attack, an ice attack bonus with held weapon. It hits, attack deals weapon damage, and target's pushed back 5 feet. And I can take another 5-foot step toward the opponent as free part of the technique. And I can use this as attack action. So, we do it twice.
That's it.
Move
That's a
back,
hit.
10 feet. And move it 10 feet as well.
Okay. So he moves back 10 feet, you said?
And I move 10 feet as well.
Okay. right, 17. So he takes a total of 27 damage.
Dang.
All right,
Well, I just should have.
there we go.
I think it's my turn actually.
So that's it for Shiro. Next up is Irito. Who he, as at this point, Maji goes, Irito, please, you gotta do something. At which point, Irito, he, let me double check something real quick on this. Okay. So he's going to take 5-step action. And then he's going to, and then you see he positions himself and he says, 64 palms!
GG.
So he makes 4 attacks. It's his highest attack bonus. None of them can crit.
Never understood that freezing high attack. I mean, I guess it's just the 1d20 plus whatever with no debuffs applied.
Right. So that one's a miss. 29, you said?
Yep.
All right, so that one's a hit. That one's a hit.
Oh, GG.
That was a miss. So that's 2 hits. And so they just happen as regular attack bonus. And then every single one deals 1 chakra damage and 16 points of Tenketsu damage. You also need to roll a fortitude save.
Yeah.
So I'll roll his damage right now, just all in one big roll.
So 32 points of Tenketsu damage.
So 20 points of regular damage, 2 points of chakra damage. Yep, and 32 points of Tenketsu. And you failed the fortitude save, so you are now dazed. And so that's it for Irito. Next up is Silas. You're muted.
How long am I dated? Just one round?
For 1 round, yeah.
Am I muted now?
Nope.
Okay.
Real quick, how much regular damage?
20.
I would like to yeah, I still have some left. I'd like to throw a kunai with a greater paper bomb on it at number. I'm gonna charge it.
Okay.
I'm gonna charge it all the way up to 86.
All right.
Let me do my
So roll to hit.
11. Oh, no, that's not bad.
Make sure you take with a 5 chakra for the empowerment as well.
All right.
All right. So that actually that guy hits.
Cool. So, was it minus 11? You said.
What?
How much did you say on my chakra it was? Minus what?
Minus 5.
Oh, she was gonna say 11. That would be a lot. So I gotta do a couple things here.
Just gotta roll that 86 though.
1d4. What hit though?
Oh yeah, 1d4 plus your dexterity modifier plus 86.
That's right.
All right, so he takes 32 points of damage. You see, he's definitely panting at this point,
What the fuck?
but still up.
Son of man, what the hell?
You'd still be alive even if you'd taken this much damage.
Yeah, but I'm different.
But I'm
And mm, Can I pull my shield out?
No, not at this point. You've used too many actions. Only things left are free actions for you,
I don't know what that would be, so I guess I'm just done.
like talking.
Like I didn't move or nothing.
Yeah, but pulling out the kunai, putting the bomb around it, and detonating it all in one turn.
That makes sense.
Both of those would be swift actions, but using them both in one is a move action.
Your headbands are mine.
He's gonna jump. GG.
All right, so next up is Hajime.
I'm rolling Shark Water Blast, and that fucking failed.
Well, who were you targeting, though?
Kaiju, sorry.
Kaiju, okay, so she got a little bit of drizzle.
GG.
Alright. Oh, that's my fucking turn.
All right.
You got me wet.
Next up is the enemies.
GG.
Now, the only one who gets her wet is Heiwa. Come on.
GG. You got the drizzle out.
I want you to know those two characters are canon lesbian couple.
Really?
Yeah.
F you, board too. F you.
All right, so enemies are up now.
I thought Connor made them up. I'm confused.
No, my canon.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Still F you, board too. Okay.
Alright.
Yep.
No, I'm just waiting to see what they do to me.
Okay.
And then I'm out.
Alrighty. Let's just do your turn here first, then.
They spread.
Kaiju's going to do the exact same attack, lightning bolt technique, but this time charged up a little bit more.
Awesome.
So let's roll to hit.
Hmm.
That's a hit, so it's going to roll 66 points of damage. So he takes 17 from that. Heiwa's going to dash out onto the water, and she's going to start attacking you. With you see, she has a Fuma Shuriken drawn.
Okay.
Is that a hit?
My defense is 17.
So that's still a hit. So you take 8 points of damage from that.
Oh, God. Can we just continue my turns? I want to see what goes on here.
Well, let's finish the enemy turn right now, and then there's something that's going to happen to make life a little bit different for these fights. So Suyo, he is now going to dash at you, Lane. Let's see. Yeah, he's going to dash at you and go to punch you in the face.
Gonna punch a girl in the face.
I'm guessing that's a hit.
What the?
He's got the highest attack bonus out of everyone who's here on this map.
GG.
Alright, so that's a hit, so he deals... he deals 13 points of damage to you. Lethal. This wasn't his knockout attack, so don't have to worry about any rolls or anything like that. And Natsuno. She's going to run around and throw shuriken as she's doing at you. Which that looks like it's also a hit. Just thrown one, so. Is that a hit?
Let's see. 24. Speed rank makes it 25. It's at 28 with my Sharingan active.
Okay, so that's still a hit. And you take 6 points of damage from it. And next up is Maijo. At which point you see Irito, he goes and he kind of looks at Maijo and he says, "You know what to do, Maijo." And Maijo just kind of, he seems very distressed about what he's doing, but you see he is readying an action. He's making some hand signs.
Do it, Mayo.
And Lane, now you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna tumble to the side to get out of melee range.
All right, so roll that double check. All right, that's a success.
And then I will use Great Blazing Sphere.
Great blazing sphere.
It's the thing I used to blow up the
Goodness
room.
gracious, great blazing sphere. All right. 15 feet wide range, blah, blah, blah. Or line, 15 feet wide from the user. Distance 30-foot burst. All right, so 76 points of damage unless you're empowering it.
I'm gonna empower it by 3. So 10d6.
Alrighty, so it'll do 10d6 damage. At which point, he is also going to use his cover technique again to shield her from the damage. But you get to roll that damage, and he also gets a reflex save. That is still allowed despite the cover. Specifically says so in the technique.
Gee.
Roll for damage. Alright. 32 points of damage. That's a fail. So he takes full damage from that, 32. Alrighty. And now that's the end of the third round. Backup has arrived.
Thank goodness.
What do you mean, thank goodness? I have 14 fucking health.
GG. A review.
Shit, I don't have a good token for this guy.
It's a good thing that I still have 54.
So, Shiro, you see someone pops out, and he lands right behind Maiju, and you recognize this person as Kohaku.
I don't know you.
Do you remember Kohaku?
Yeah,
don't
he was
know
a
you.
river.
Kohaku was the guy who almost died with you when you were attacked.
Okay, he's gonna save me. Cool.
So he's popped out here. Lane, you have a familiar face pop out.
Silas, you don't recognize yours.
You might not. Lane, you get a fun one.
Ooh.
You see all of a sudden this guy appears next to you.
Oh my.
Blood comes out of your
Hajime, I
nose.
don't have a token like pre-prepared for you, even though this character does canon exist, so we're using this fucking token. But you see all of a sudden Kakashi appears next to you.
What? I get some chump and he gets Kakashi?
Some chump. The guy who I fucking worked with for 3 years and I fucking saved we saved each other's lives. Fucking some chump.
This...
And Silas,
You get Kin.
get... I also don't have a token for him.
Oh, Kin.
You get Rock Lee.
He gets Rock Lee.
That's pretty good. I'd
Some
have taken Rock Lee.
It's effing Kakashi, dude. Everyone's a chump compared to him.
Oh, you brought
Alright,
back up. I see.
I'm gonna head out. I'll let you do your thing.
I don't know.
Alrighty.
I don't know who Rock Lee is, so I'm just gonna
Yeah.
assume that he's back up for the other team.
Later.
You can get hands.
Rock Lee was he was the melee, the taijutsu master in Naruto.
Oh, he needs to teach me some stuff.
Mm-hmm. So Zach's gone, right?
Yeah.
All right. Zach immediately falls unconscious and is now drowning.
Good.
GG.
Like, I don't care what he was doing. We agreed to do this at 8. It's only 45 minutes past 8.
I was pissed off when I saw that message. It's like, come on, don't fucking lie to me. You didn't have anything pre-planned out. You're bored and you don't want to be here.
No, he probably.
Girlfriend
Yeah.
saying, "Hey, let's bang." Yeah.
Yeah. Or I thought we were going to the movies. You were supposed to take me out tonight.
So there's all that. Shiro, you are up.
I'm gonna love when this shows up on the actual YouTube channel and he watches it.
Connor, I can't lie to you. I was gonna let it go, but you didn't do my character, my bad guy's turns.
Oh shit, you're right. Thank you.
Yeah.
I spaced it with my salt.
I was like, they could just like not hit me. That'd be okay. But then
You know what?
I'm not gonna.
Shiro, you're right. Spirit die for you, Silas.
Hey.
Respect.
Yeah.
All right, so before Rockley's there, that guy's going to make another attack at you,
Here we go.
which is another hit.
And since he's not missing, he's not taking any fucking damage.
So
GG.
you take 12 points of damage.
It's okay, baby.
This guy's gonna start running.
Bitch.
I want to say Rockley immediately comes in on the other side of him to stop him.
Kicks him in the ass.
You know what it was? Rockley didn't scare him because Rockley wasn't in the picture yet. It was me saying, I'm going to eat your headband.
No, I like my headband.
GG.
Okay, so now Shira, now it's your turn.
Just a fucking no. What the? Oh, so like in all seriousness, how long is it gonna take him to actually drown?
3 turns.
Guess who's
Right.
back? Back again.
It's up to Kakashi whether or not he's gonna be able to save him.
You mean it's up to you?
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. It's up to me.
My personal vote is murder him. But
We're taking a vote on this.
I may or may not already be incredibly salty towards him.
Oh, that was apparent. Yeah. I can feel the salt in the atmosphere.
He doesn't die yet.
GG. You gonna leave it up to chance?
Yeah.
Roll a true chance. 1d2.
Every single time that he's left during session, I've kept a tally of a number. So every time that tally goes up, that number drops by another 5. So whenever he gets within that number as it keeps going up, that's when he's going to die from his not being there.
GG.
He was pretty close on this one. The number he had to beat was 35. So if he got 35 or lower.
GG. Alright, it's my turn. Alright.
Yep, your turn, Shiro.
Alright, let's do it, Kohaku. And I'm gonna use Shadow Dance.
Remember, Kohaku's the monk. Like, he's a bald monk character as well.
Do Shadow
you
Dance in the
bald-headed
Lion
Shikari.
Barrage.
Alright.
I'm just kidding.
On Maijo?
I'm just kidding. I need those techniques.
Oh, okay.
The Sasuke technique. Shadow Dance in the Lion Barrage. Now I'm gonna do a full attack.
I know both those.
Alright. Yeah.
GG. What's the defense?
Oh, both those are hits. That one's not.
No, that's the damage.
Oh, okay. Adoy.
Yeah.
So he takes 25 points of damage. So you go and you swing your sword, even though you're one-handed, you're flailing it at him. Not flailing, you still have control. You swing at him one time, and he goes, "Gah!" And then the second time, there's no scream, as he just drops.
One down.
Yeah, of course Rock Lee would fight the one that I've already almost killed.
He's stopping the guy from running. You want him to get away, so you have to chase after him? Ugh.
He's gonna hold him so you can come over and punch him or eat his head.
I'm gonna do worse. No, probably.
Actually, no, I'll have Rock Lee do a ready to action. I think this is an actual technique in the book. I hope it is.
Shadow Dance and a Primary Lotus.
That's how you have to do it. Shadow Dance into Primary Lotus.
The Iron
Hey,
Lotus.
what's the Japanese word for dynamic entry?
Don't know.
Oinoro Joshete.
It sounds awesome. It sounds better in Japanese.
Hello, mustard.
I don't know, but dynamic entry is such a big fucking move. Like, it's so fucking abused.
GG.
Okay, so anyway, so you took down that guy. Now it is Silas's turn. Or no, Irito's turn.
I hope on my turn that my hit lands because it'd be the first time I've actually got to use the ability.
So he's going to make another attack at you, Shiro, obviously. And he's going to use Void Palm one more time. So you're gonna need to roll a Fortitude save again. just cannot fucking get more than an 11 against you. Roll 1d20 d plus 10. And you so you passed that, so it doesn't even matter actually. So pretty much nothing happened there. You just once again dodged his attack. So that's it for him. Silas, now you're up.
Can I throw some dialogue?
Sure.
Alright. You're dead, Airy Toe. You run away now.
He just kind of he smiles and he responds, "Oh, I promise you, this is going to end with one of our corpses on the ground."
Yeah.
So Mike, you were saying how much more epic dynamic entry is in Japanese. It's dynamic entry.
Have you heard Mike guys say it? Like
I'm pretty sure that is right there. I want the cord. Let me eat the cord.
Take that, bitch. You got hit.
Yep, that's a success.
Okay, so now he has to make a fortitude save to not be knocked into the air. I believe is what it was. Let me read that again. Target, if he hits, it deals normal damage, and the target must make a fortitude save to avoid being knocked airborne, a number of feet equal to 3 times the damage taken.
Okay, what was the rank on that we agreed on?
Rank 5.
Rank 5. Okay, he passed his fortitude save.
Okay, well then he just takes. Ow! Don't pinch me.
Silly baby. Sally baby.
Then he just takes. Here's 9 damage.
He takes 9 points of damage. Just fucking smacked him pretty much.
Did we decide if that was a full round thing or if it was just like a? It's just attack, right?
That was just an attack action.
Oh, cool.
If you, it's that one's the dynamic. If you succeed in the whole thing, it's a full round action.
But I didn't succeed.
But if you start with it as your action and you fail that, then it's considered just an attack action.
Fine then. Then I'm going to That's still an attack. Can't do that. I'm just gonna try to grab him. Grapple. I'm gonna take my shield out. Put it in front of me.
Okay.
Put my defense bonus there.
All right, Hajime, you're up.
Die, samurai.
So
No, wait. Sorry, Shiro.
So now that guy's still running when all of a sudden Rock Lee takes his dynamic entry kick to the face and knocks the guy out.
So we're just gonna skip past it. Is everyone just gonna watch him drown? Is that what's happening?
We're not watching anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
You guys aren't there. You guys can't do anything.
No, I mean kaiju and it. Are they just watching him drown?
Well,
Now they have
they're just watching.
I mean, nothing's happened.
like Kakashi. They don't
Well,
have
that hasn't. None of that's happened yet, Mike. It's still not the enemy's turn yet, or his turn yet. So it's just.
This right here is the enemy's turn. Rock Lee just took his ready to action kind of a thing.
Just relax, buddy. It's still coming.
So there's that. So Sasuke's appeared on your battlefield lane right next to you. At which point Tsuya just kind of looks. He goes, I've seen a lot of pretty boys with black hair in my time, and it all ends the same. He's like, clack, 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 clack.
Lane is infuriated. That's my boyfriend.
GG.
Future father of my children.
So at this point, you see Natsuno. She pulls out a tag and she places it on Tsuyo's right arm. At which point, Tsuyo he winds up for another attack and he launches, aimed at Sasuke.
Well,
and it's now plus 19. However, Sasuke very easily just pretty much stops it with one hand.
Oh shit!
At which point the guy's just kind of like, "Who are you?" Sasuke remains quiet.
Reveals Renegade.
Yeah.
In the fight.
So at that point, Heiwa is going to take her Fuma Shuriken as well, and she's going to make an attack at Kakashi with it.
We the A team.
Fuck, I forgot what her bonus was, so we're just gonna... It's a mess.
GG.
And Kakashi very easily dodges that. And Kaiju's going to ready in action. And so now it's your ally's turn. So Rock Lee, he's just going to walk up and he steps up behind you, Saz, and he goes, "All right, do you need help with this? It looks like you actually kind of already had things before I got here."
Go ahead. I'd like to learn some stuff from you. Let's see what you got.
Ah, now that's what I like to hear. The spirit of youth, ready to learn and I'm gonna kick this guy in the face.
Yes.
So he takes.
Kick him in,
He's going.
kick him
Actually,
in
he's
the,
gonna
kick him in the ear.
Oh yeah, he's gonna do fucking. What's the
Giant
first move
camera.
that he does? Leaf spinning.
Leaf Hurricane.
Leaf Hurricane. I'm trying to remember what it is in here. I don't have a character sheet actually
Okay.
made for some of these people.
It's Leafs her something.
Leaf's Rising Gust is what it's called in Japanese.
F that F in translation.
I believe it's
That is
the Fazul de Rising Rosa.
Pretty confident it's Leafs spinning wind, Connor.
Leaf's Spinning Wind. Okay, that's not the move I'm trying to think of. Then I want to knock him in the air.
That's Shadow Dance.
That also doesn't knock
That's
him in the
literally
air.
that's Shadow Dance, Connor.
Shadow Dance. Thank you. I'm sorry. I did not take as much time to prepare for this session as I should have.
It's okay.
Head in the lotus. I want to see it.
They don't yell that stuff out during the show, do they? Hidden Lotus!
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
do.
Oh man, so my dude's like,
Absolutely.
like,
It
Giant
sounds awesome.
Smasher!
Yeah, exactly.
Like, the guy goes, wait, what?
So that's a hit. I didn't give these people techniques. I just made the base stats for them.
You can yellow it.
So you knocked him in the air, and you're gonna let Silas do his turn next.
Well, the guy gets to make a fortitude save.
Darn.
Which fucking. He still passes.
Son of a bitch! You just can't knock this dude in the air.
But Lee still does deal his regular damage.
I'm just gonna fuck it. He's dead.
He dealt 14 damage on one.
GG.
I'm gonna kill him next turn. He's dead. Nope, it's over. I'm done.
Alright, Sasuke, he's going to... Sasuke's going to pull out his sword and it starts channeling with lightning. So he's going to use Chidori's Stream. Which deals... Okay, let me fucking... What's up, Lane? Raising your hand?
No, it's
Okay.
a pair of tweezers, and I'm just kind of like moving them between my fingers.
I got a couple nose hairs. Can you get them?
Can't reach. GG.
Eyes are watering.
Oh, I didn't roll the hit.
These weak palms are sweaty.
That's a hit.
Did you have to?
The guy takes 14 points of damage. I figure it was in good faith.
In case of a one.
Now Kakashi, he's going to use Chidori, so he takes his hand and he starts charging up Chidori, which is that Hajime is now taking damage because he's lightning charging the water.
Oh man, I can't wait to lose it.
It's a powerful technique. It's going to treat it the same way as regular lightning affects water.
Oh man,
Hajime takes 22 points of damage and is now unconscious while underwater.
this is getting good. This is getting good.
But then he's going to attack. He's going to fucking ram that straight through Heiwa.
I'm sorry, I just didn't know Kakashi is so hairless.
Maybe
I'm
you
the Judy
didn't see Hajime fall in the water.
I guess that's possible too. Oh man, it's the best episode ever.
How much damage does this Nick actually do?
Chidori. Like
I keep fucking looking at the wrong thing. I'm looking at like Chidori Nagashi, Chidori Needle. There it is, just Chidori.
GG, just plain old rank 3 F and Chidori.
Okay, well, let's spend additional points of chakra.
What the?
And so he pretty much just stabs the Chidori as is, imagine like when he stabs Haku, just stabs it right through her.
GG.
And that kills Heiwa on the spot.
Hey, wow.
That nice lesbian couple.
He's just killed it.
And then, of course, Kaiju's just like,
GG.
Don't worry, we'll get to that on the enemy's turn. Okay,
It's gonna
so
go berserk.
Kohaku is going to flip around you to look at Irito, at which point he's going to use Sacred Flurry. So it makes 3 attacks at his highest attack bonus -2.
Punch, 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 punch.
So 2 of those are hits. And Irito's not going to spin this one away. And so total damage is Irito takes 26 points of damage. All right, Shiro or Lane, sorry, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna do another tumble check.
Okay, you succeed.
And I want to turn that tumble check into a tackle check. I lied. Never mind. That's dumb.
So, are you gonna tackle Suyo? Or...
No, I'm gonna tackle not Suno.
Okay.
Because I wanted to like guarantee this, but I decided whatever.
Okay.
I'm just gonna tumble away, and then throw 2 more kunai at Suyo.
Okay.
Oh geez, I have so many bonuses active right now.
Okay, here, I'll just save you the time. They still just bounce off of him.
Ah,
He doesn't have to be covering to do that at all. They just bounce off of his skin.
Natsuno. GG.
iron
I never
skin.
realized just how much I crafted Suyo to counter you until I started updating him for this.
GG.
I'm just gonna go use the restroom. Be back.
All right, and it's Irito's or Shiro's turn.
It's
Any
Hiroto
last
Shiro.
words? Any last words?
Irito looks at you and he says, "Oh, I'm not done yet. I don't care about you, Kohaku. I'm here for Shiro. You were always a disgrace to the Guardian Shinobi. To think that the feudal lord would allow a samurai in our midst."
Tough talk. But I don't got time for you. There's someone else I need to kill. And I don't have any super killer moves because all of them require 2 hands. So I'm just gonna do the same thing I've been doing this whole time. Yeah, just make a regular attack. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna use Gekisai again. And this time I'm getting empowered.
Okay.
So
Okay, those are both hits. However, as soon as that first one goes in, he's going to do his spin attack again against you.
Alright.
Which takes him more chakra away from him. Oh, I didn't do the last one either.
This guy's kind of countering Shiro.
Don't worry, he'll die soon enough.
I mean, he only has so much chakra, right?
Exactly.
So neither of those attacks go through. Don't you know that technique raises his defense by 4? That's why. So he'd still take damage if you didn't hit his new defense, or if you did hit his new defense, but you still just haven't.
Yeah.
But he's going to deal. That's going to deal his melee damage back to you.
Roll it up.
Which is 8 points of damage, just like before.
GG.
Just see Silas's webcam slowly come down.
It's like a TV show.
All right, so is that it for you, Shiro?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. So he just kind of chuckles to himself, and he goes, "Oh, I've still got one technique for you, Shiro. Oh, I don't care that you're here, Kohaku. You can be it. You can just stand there and watch what's about to happen here." And now he's going to use. He enters a different stance as you see, and he goes, 128 palms.
And I gaze right into his heart.
So, same thing here is going to happen as the last time, except it's 8 attacks.
Yep.
GG.
I'll roll my fortitude save.
Miss.
So that's a miss. What's your defense right now?
29.
Hit.
All right, so that's 1 hit,
Critical miss. Hit.
2 hits,
3 hits.
3 hits. I guess we'll roll to confirm that critical failure.
Oh,
All right. So that's 3 hits.
roll my fortitude save.
All right. So you take 34 points of damage, 3 points of chakra damage, and 48 points of tenketsu damage.
What's that?
Chakra coil damage.
Yeah. There's also a technique that's based on that. That's called like the instant kill technique for the Hyuga. Which is depending on his tenketsu damage and how much he's been hurt already, that technique can instantly kill. But tenketsu damage is purely through the Hyuga and people who have the Byakugan. So that is it for him. Next up is Silas.
Okay. I'm going to do. I'm going to do choke slam.
Okay.
So first I have to grab the target, so I have to make a grapple check. So that is damn it. Oh, cool. It's not bad.
Not too shabby.
That's a hit. Narrowly, but that's a hit.
Awesome. If it wasn't, I was going to use a spirit die.
GG.
Just so you're aware. And then easy hit again. Shit, I gotta read it. Fuck. Stop it.
Stop that.
Well, it keeps not wanting to pull it up all the way, and it's pissing me off. There it goes. All right. Now, by the throat, lifting him in the air before slamming him into the ground. The technique can only be performed when the user is grappled. Okay, grapple check. Okay, power slam deals the user's 3d6. Up to a chakra check. So it's gonna be 5d6, which is
All right.
which is really not as much as I thought it was gonna be. but still.
He takes 20 points of damage, and you see he's definitely panting, but he's still up.
Didn't he have to do? Didn't something else happen? I can't remember. Because he got slammed, so he'd be on the ground, right? He has to make a fortitude save to avoid losing his dexterity bonus to defense until the start of his next turn.
He passes.
Target will be prone after being hit by the choke slam, but no
All
longer
right, so he's now
grappled.
prone.
Cool. All right then.
All right.
This guy's saves though. I mean, what a fucking
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah, he's getting really good saves. All right, so next up is.
And everyone watches.
Well, actually, he's not even doing that anymore. I mean, he's knocked out, so he's just like breathing in water.
So at this point, Kakashi, Kaiju's looking at Heiwa's corpse, and she's completely horrified, and then she's beyond livid. And she just kind of thinks to herself, like, you killed her. You killed Heiwa! I'll murder you! And she goes, triple Fire Dragon Blast! She can actually use Fire Dragon Blast 3 times in one turn if she uses her full setup.
Do it.
This is a technique that could have almost guaranteed to kill Zach had I decided to open up with this. Maybe I should have.
Too late for regrets.
And it's a
Does
cone,
Zach-
so
does
doesn't
Zach
have
need
to
to
roll
roll?
for damage. Or doesn't have to roll for the hit. No, Zach's still underwater.
Yeah, but doesn't he need to roll that 100 D100 or whatever?
No. That was determined whether or not I would kill him just for the whole session. So, fucking slash roll. It's all fully charged up, so...
Gosh, dang.
Yeah, 42 D6.
Well, I
And
hope
the
he has
all
more. I hope he has more help than that.
Launches at Kakashi, who disappears into a burst of smoke as he realizes it was a substitution.
GG.
He substituted Hajime.
He'd take.
The full-on force of the attack.
Oh,
And he
snap.
immediately you see Hajime's body thrown from the river, and Kakashi hopping out with him. Let's have Hajime do that one other roll he has to actually make this time, though. Which he passes, so he's no longer bleeding out. One more point of damage, and he'd be dead.
That's
GG.
too bad.
Maybe next turn.
Yeah, it's a real shame.
I mean, I'll kill him if he has one. I'm already going
So
to kill
that was his
Kozukai.
dodge attack. That was a movement attack.
Well, he did try to
One more
kill
movement.
you.
Step on the river. Suyo is once again going to attack Sasuke. Currently at a plus 19 bonus.
Plus one.
I'm just gonna guarantee that that's a confirmed critical by denying Sasuke's next attack. The guy goes to make his punch, at which point Sasuke grabs the arm, has his sword, and just cuts it off.
There's been an underlying theme in this series.
Yeah, it's really
Star
been happening a
Wars.
lot today. Yeah.
Like Star Wars and getting their hands cut off.
Just gotta use the Force, Shiro. Come on.
GG.
Who needs an arm when you got the Force?
No, gotta have tele-
Could always get a robotic hand.
I'm gonna use telekinesis.
Uh,
I don't need arms.
So at which point Suyo begins to freak out, and we're just gonna give him a coup de grace. Sasuke then kills Suyo. I'll admit I'm kind of salty from just Zach's been pissing me off for the last couple of hours with the whole session because he's very disinterested from the very get. Silas. Very disinterested, so I'm just irritated. So I apologize for my salt right now as GM. I should be above this. With Sasuke's just gonna coup de grace Suyo. And fucking Natsuno is going to make an attack at Yulane, making the same Fire Dragon blast into cone shape. So you get a reflex save.
Good lord. I want that attack.
40d6.
Oh, that one right there was only 10d6. Come
That's
on.
still a ton. That's more than I can do.
Yeah, the 42d6 was a fun one. Because at max, the technique can do 14d6. And she can do it 3 times, so that's 42. That is a successful reflex save, so you take 0 damage because of your evasion. So that's Natsuno's path. Irito has his own turn. Number 2 is unconscious. Number 1 is prone, so he's going to pick himself up, and then he's going to make a big ol' kick at you, like a roundhouse-style kick at you, Silas.
Get stabbed. Get stabbed! Get stabbed!
But he fucking slams his foot on your shield that you currently have up.
Well, actually, I don't
which
have that
point-
up anymore, actually, because I used the choke slam.
Oh yeah.
But he
right,
did
right,
slam
right.
his
Okay.
foot into a spike and get spiked.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
So
fucking-
1d4, bitch. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Break this
You
radio.
damaged.
So at which point Rock Lee, it's now his turn.
Rock, I've got
He's going to
this.
draw.
Let me kill him next
Okay, you
turn.
sure?
Yes.
He looks at you, says, "You sure?" Okay.
He's dead next turn.
Okay.
Watch this.
Darn, I was gonna have Rock Lee pull out a nunchuck and go.
You can still have him do it.
But remember, Guy Sensei did legitimately do that one time. We're just.
GG.
He pulled a Bruce Lee.
Yeah. I think it was when the tuning exams were attacked.
This fight
Wow.
with Kisame.
That's Sasuke's turn. I realized I already did Kakashi's turn as a reaction, so that's actually it for him. Rock Lee's just going to be intimidating there and be like, "You got this, Silas."
GG.
Nice. I like Rocket League.
And Kohaku.
We're friends now.
There's all the cool people, man.
Yeah, except for fucking Kohaku, apparently. Oh, fucking my friend who fucking helps him.
Salty.
Don't give a shit about him.
GG. I didn't say I didn't care about him. I mean, but that
He's going to do another attack against him, which this time Irito will react with the spin attack. Dropping Irito's chakra and dealing damage to Kohaku. For 13 points of damage. All right. And so that's it for them. Lane, you're up.
So I'm gonna pull 4 kunai out of the belt pouch on my back and have them like in between my fingers, and I'm gonna look at Natsuno and say, "Are you the people responsible for cutting the power in our village?"
And Natsuno looks at you and then looks at Sasuke and looks back at you. Yes.
And then I'm going to throw the shuriken or the kunai.
Okay.
targeting the eyes. Lights out.
I want to actually see what my bonus is right now with my Sharingan act.
Well, we're gonna save you that. It's just gonna bounce right off of him.
No, not Natsuno. Just Suyo. Any base physical attack or standard attack would be completely worthless against him. So Shiro, like your sword, would have been completely worthless against him. Even the Dark Iron.
Every dark iron.
Plus 18. That's what it would be if I
Alright.
wasn't, if I didn't have all of my bonuses, or I guess negatives due to.
Yeah. Every single one of those is a hit, and one of them rolled a confirmed crit. 2 of them actually, which neither of them do confirm.
Only Shiro gets confirmed crits.
Rip.
Had Suyo threatened a critical hit, it would have been a guaranteed crit. No matter what he did. Alright, 10 points of damage, 22 points of damage, 35 points of damage, and 48 points of damage. Wait, what? Great. Yeah.
What?
So 48 points of damage from your full attacks on everything. Which just fucking destroys Natsumo. Killing her on the spot. At which point Sasuke, he just kind of looks at you and he just nods his head.
That's it.
In my mind, it's one of those cute little like chibi versions of me blushing and going like, "Oh."
Oh, it's
Cha!
not the effing G.
So no nosebleed this time.
No, if anything, it's like mega nosebleed. But I have to be super serious. So it's just
GG.
so yes, nosebleed, but I'm just being very serious. Like, yeah.
You're like, yeah, as the nose is running down. Yeah.
Thumbs up.
Are you okay? Yo, I'm fine.
GG.
All right, Shiro, you are up.
Alright. GG. Like earlier, I was imagining when Silas did that one. You like on Duel Links how like at the end of the match where they like yell out for like 5 seconds straight. That's what I imagine happened. Like, like you pricked them and then they did like probably like Taze or something. Just the girls yell for like 5 seconds.
I never heard that because I turned the sound off on Duel Links.
GG. Same thing.
Okay. He's going to do his same spin attack, making the first one miss, but the second one still hits.
Yeah, and that's a critical as well.
Roll to confirm.
Rip.
It is not a confirmed
Ah,
critical.
douchebag.
I tried.
So he takes 14 points of damage, and you are also going to take 11 points of damage. How you feeling, Shiro? Do you feel the heat?
GG. I'm at 1 health right now.
Yeah, you are.
Those an automatic hit.
Yeah, if you're in range, it's everyone who's adjacent takes... Actually, Kohaku should be taking damage too, yeah.
He's fine.
And then you need to roll a fortitude save, both of you, to determine whether or not you're knocked back.
He's fine.
I forgot about that last time.
It's all good.
Kohaku passes. You pass. All right. So you're both able to hold your position. Yep, now it's Irito's turn. And Irito is going to use...
But he used me.
Now I hope you're ready. Gentle Fist secret technique. One-hit kill!
Oh fuck.
At which point Kohaku is going to trigger his cover ability,
Aw.
where he leaps in the way to take the hit from Yushiro.
Oh shit. He's gonna die.
Nah, I'll be fine.
No, you're gonna be fine. He's gonna die.
Nah, I'll be fine.
Nah, he's fine.
He will take...
You're
Wait, which game are
fine.
you doing that with, Shiro?
The nub.
So he jumps in the way, and he's able to, he takes 18 points of damage. At which point Irito goes, "Damn you, Kohaku, always meddling where you shouldn't be.
Shut up.
Had I hit you with this attack, Shiro, you would have been dead.
Shut up, Naruto, and die.
Shut up and die." How that song goes, too. I think that song would be a lot better if it was for that. Shut up and die.
Rip.
I also just straight up like that song, so fun fact for that. So that's his turn. So next up is Silas again. I just gotta say, I keep fucking fucking up with like the lines. I can't get the tune down in my head. I don't want to play it while I'm recording.
Okay, it's okay. You're
Just cut it out.
welcome.
Welcome.
All right.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
So, what do you think about me shoving my fingers into this guy's like stomach and then like unloading 10 fingers on him?
It's just like you put your you just jab your hand at his stomach and then just fucking.
All 10 fingers, just
Dang.
I won't even make you roll a hit for it right
because
now.
I'm like right
Do it.
next to him. and I was just like, this is gonna be awesome. So
Yeah.
it'd be like
I feel a rewarding behavior if you're not Hajime right now.
awesome. So it'd be like
Lord.
10d4 plus.
What do you mean what, Shiro?
10.
What do you mean what?
I don't mean nothing.
Boom. This
Yeah.
dude's
You know exactly why this is
this
happening.
dude's dead.
So yep, he takes 38 points of damage, which kills him on the spot. At which point Rock Lee just kind of looks at him and he looks at you, goes, we probably could have taken him alive, you know.
You marked Larkley.
And then as a swift action, as the dude's falling down, I take his headband off and I go.
Rock Lee just kind of looks at you like, what the
I
fuck?
told him I was gonna eat his headband.
GG.
I'm not a liar. Where's the other one?
Yeah.
All those
Rock Lee
all
just-
those bones shot out his back as they went through him.
So at which point Rock Lee kind of like brushes off that weirdness aside. He goes, I've seen that style before. Are you a Kaguya member?
Well, yes, I am.
He goes, I thought that I fought the last member of your clan. It was a long time ago and quite the battle. I had only just gotten out of the hospital. Actually, he was a tough opponent. It seems that you're the same way. For better or worse.
Well, not so. I know when to say no, but that guy pissed me off. I mean, too many times he didn't get knocked in the air, and then he just kept, he kept hitting me, and
Well, this is our life as shinobi. If you can't take them down alive, you have to take them down.
I like you.
Yeah, you're kind of weird.
I'm still
I
hungry.
mean, I like you too. Power youth.
I'm still hungry though. I'll be right back. Okay.
When Rock Lee goes, all right, well, I'm gonna go double check to see if your friends are okay. I should probably just get back to the village,
Oh, can I not?
report to the Hokage.
Can I not come with?
Yeah, sure, yeah.
Yes.
Just don't eat my headband.
I will not. You are my friend. These guys said that I was weak. I had to show them and scare them, and I did.
He's also going to grab this guy and carry him with him since he's still unconscious.
Cool. His headband's gone. Take the headband off.
His head.
Take it off.
So next up is Hajume's turn, who is still unconscious and will never not be unconscious. Just remove him from fucking initiative order.
So you can like put him in a coma, like another coma.
Yeah.
He's gonna, he's gonna lose his other arm now. We're
You
actually,
checked up on him, Shiro, in the hospital, and he's got glowing red eyes.
actually, he lost his right arm. So Shiro, we're gonna cut his left arm off, and we're going to attach to you.
Hey, I don't.
And
like
then
the
you'll
weird-
also have his bloodline.
Oh,
His bloodline, and you'll be able to use his water jutsus. It just happened that way.
just happened that way.
You're gonna mean you'll have a pale white arm on a black body, but it doesn't matter.
GG. It's all,
Hey,
be
Whatever
down to,
advantages.
Datara did the same thing.
it's all be
I
down
mean,
to
reversed,
Yeah.
but the same thing.
No, I just gotta
Yeah,
get
and
a bunch of Sharingans.
Remember, if there's anyone here who knows who Datara is, it's Silas.
GG.
Yep.
He's a guy who thought art was an explosion. True art was only an explosion, a fleeting moment of beauty.
I
Sounds-
personally agree.
I mean, it sounds like something Kozukai would say, but okay.
Now, Kozukai's an idiot, and he couldn't appreciate the true beauty of Datara's work.
Yeah, he caused a lot of explosions, but there was never any art to him. Just boom.
He kept
Anyone
trying
can
to.
do an explosion.
He kept trying to
Doing
make art out of.
artistically.
I mean, he kept trying to make art out of Shiro's back.
GG.
Yeah,
but
he sure
I don't
did.
think we want Shiro to be a jet. What's his name? I want to say Jackson Pollock, but that's not right.
Like a Jackson Pollock painting.
Yeah. His name is Jackson?
I know that there's a painter named Jackson Pollock. I think.
I
Something
know his
Pollock.
last name is Pollock, but the first name doesn't sound right.
Jackson Polykov.
That kid. Tell me.
Good lord.
Jackson Pollock.
Oh, okay, it is.
Bit my finger.
Aw.
Anyway,
Charlie bit me.
so is Kaiju gonna die? Let's find out.
So at this point, Kaiju, she just looks at Kakashi, but she kind of realizes she's outmatched. She goes, I won't. This isn't over. You people, you leaf shinobi, you destroy my village. You destroy my teacher. You destroy. You're not there yet. You destroy my girlfriend. I will never forgive you. Immediately, and you all can start feeling this. You all of a sudden just feel a massive amount of chakra emanating from a distance. And a little bit of an explosion happens.
How little are we talking about?
Oh, it's a big explosion.
Unfortunately, Hajime was in it and didn't survive.
Oh, snap.
Kakashi, realizing what's happened, goes to protect Hajime. He didn't roll below 35. I'm sorry. Goes to protect Hajime.
Did Hajime just get Kakashi killed?
No, Kakashi immediately jumps away as fast as he can, narrowly dodging the explosion. However, when he goes back, just time skipping a little bit. When he goes back to check for traces of Kaiju, she's nowhere to be found, and unaware whether she blew herself up entirely or is still out there wreaking havoc.
Nah, she blew up in pieces. You didn't look hard enough.
God, we make a lot of enemies, don't we?
Mhm.
Well, this is more like Owari
So-
making us enemies, not us. So
You're kind of reaping the downside of being forced to, be with Owari. You didn't make the choice to. It's all just been forced upon you.
I feel like we're kind of representing the Lollipop Guild or something here.
All right, Shiro. So you're still up.
Sure
Kohaku is gonna make another series of attacks. Actually, I realized that's required me to drop this. So he's going to attack fucking Irito with all three attacks once again. And this, you can see that Irito is definitely panting as he seems exhausted from the fight. So he's going to do the three attacks. That's a miss. That's a miss. That's a hit.
is Shiro about to die?
I sure am.
No, this is Kohaku attacking Irito.
Oh,
So he attacks Irito once, hitting him with one of the attacks. But Irito is still up. So now it's Shiro's turn. Everyone is out of combat at this point except for you, Shiro, just so you know.
GG. Alright, let's finish this guy off with the same
Not trying to
attack
diss
that
you, I also gave you the weakest person as your backup.
GG.
Despite the fact of you getting him shit, he is the weakest.
Roll for crit.
Yeah, roll to confirm a critical.
confirm that crit.
And both do hit as he's currently unable to spin you away. No critical confirmed.
No. One day. In the future.
33 points of damage.
He's
All
dead.
right, so you make that attack at him, and then you make your second slash at him, and he falls unconscious but still alive.
Alright. So since we're out of combat, can I go ahead and continue?
Yeah.
Kill
Alright,
him,
so
Shiro!
I'm going to tie him up first.
Okay.
I'm going to bound his arms with iron wire. I'm going
Okay.
to wake him up.
Okay.
I'm going to look at him in his eyes. Where's Kozukai?
He looks at you and he says, "The fuck's a Kozukai?"
Why are you even here?
Roll gather information check. I should have had you do this the first time. I wasn't thinking.
Good.
Okay, so he goes, "Isn't it clear? I was here to kill you or die trying. But I'm sure your dead teammates will be feeling the same effect.
Mid laugh, I'm chop his head off.
before you do that, Kohaku just kind of leans in a little bit and he goes, I don't know if what you're saying is true. When I came here, I ran into 3 different Leaf Shinobi who were on their way to his teammates. Something tells me they're going to be just fine.
Except for the one that almost drowned to death.
Except for the one that almost drowned to death. And then he turns to you, Shiro, and he says, Shiro, I don't think we should kill him. It's not the way that Buddha teaches. You should spare his life and imprison him.
I'll look at him. I'll look back at Arito, and then I go to chapter 7. Like,
All right. So you cut his head off, and Naruto dies. And at this moment, you immediately feel a burning sensation inside of you.
what?
Chlamydia. No, it's not chlamydia.
Oh, I was like, no, no.
Shiro, a woman's
was from
mouth
all
is
the-
the most disgusting thing on the planet.
So you immediately feel a burning sensation inside of you, though, and you fall unconscious.
Weak.
From all that unprotected sex with Kozukai's.
GG.
You had to comfort her somehow.
So we're about to end the session here. We're almost to the end of it. Shiro, you wake up in a void. At which point you see Kami standing there, as always, in that tree of his, looking at you. And he just looks at you silently before he says a word, or he says 2 words. I'm disappointed. And then he disappears.
A tear sheds down my face, and I smile diabolically.
Damn.
So now
Shiro.
you're gonna try to kill Kozukai to become immortal?
I'm not gonna try to become immortal.
You're right, you're going to kill him to become immortal.
I didn't say any of that.
He sounds a lot like everybody else now. Starting to get more and more dark as this thing goes along. That's not a
One of
black
the
joke.
people here isn't quite getting darker. They're, doing their fucking job.
GG.
Lane. Fuck, it's up to us to bring the peace. Let's just kill everyone we see, yeah. Wow.
Rip.
That's the
Granted, you
war-
did kill both these people, but,
I guess that
Justified.
is the warmonger coming out in me. I mean, it is my blood. I get bloodthirsty sometimes. Anywho's
Blood?
Anywho's. Alrighty.
so Rock Lee and I show up.
Y'all,
What's up, man? What happened? Oh, you killed him. Okay. I'm playing. That didn't happen.
y'all end up making your way back to the village as you've made your way to the other areas and checked in with other people. Hajime is currently hospitalized.
Are we done?
Nobody went and checked on him.
None of us cared enough.
But we did go to the mansion. Wait,
Sasuke congratulates you, Lane, on a job well done, taking out fucking Natsuno.
I tell him I'm disappointed in myself for being unable to have any answer to Suyo.
can I
He
have
looks at you and he just says, well, next time, should you fight anyone like him again, do better or die.
let's say I'm holding the one hostage that's unconscious on my shoulder.
GG. Oh, did somebody live?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
number 2.
Yeah, Rock Lee, the guy who isn't any of you, actually took one of these guys alive for questioning, kind of a thing.
Shit survived, but Piss didn't. Piss got like shot like 10 times.
Yeah, Piss got pissed on. Piss got
Ooh.
shat on.
GG. Oh, snap. It's like a toilet, dude. Yeah, dang.
Rock Lee walks behind me, going, "This guy's. I don't know if I."
could have sworn I trained Owari better than to raise his students up like this. Ugh.
GG.
Don't remember if you remember that part or not. Rock Lee was Owari's teacher. His sensei. While he was a genin.
I guess he didn't train him well enough to not make him a traitor.
But that was the whole point. Is like even though in their first mission where there was a bell exercise to get bells, Owari fucking got a bell. Full on, just fucking surpassed Lee when it came to speed.
GG.
Gonna yell like the dude off of Star Wars did. Traitor!
No.
So are we back
11
at the?
beats,
We're
Dick.
back. We're back home then.
Yep. Back to the village. That's gonna be the end of the session right there, probably. Yeah. So yeah. I'll let y'all finish out your day.
I'm gonna take your boy on my shoulder to the Yambu. Even though I don't really like that place, but I'm still gonna go there.
I'll be coming with Silas.
I mean, I'm unconscious,
Shira?
right?
That's not the first girl that said that.
No, you're conscious. Oh
Ho!
wait, no, you are. No, you woke up again at the end after that vision, and so you woke up.
Alright.
You were being carried by Kohaku.
Oh, I
Alright.
thought I was carrying Shiro too.
You can carry both if you want. Kohaku carried him over and he transferred him to you.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah, we'll do a little bit more here. So, sure, you eventually wake up and there's Kohaku with you, even though you're being carried by Silas. He just kind of looks at you and he goes, "You shouldn't have done that, Shiro. I understand that they attacked you, but we had him taken care of."
No. It was me taking care of it. It's my responsibility. It was one of the things I need to take care of.
He just kind of looks at you and he goes, "Have you changed that much in the short time you've been gone? That's not the samurai that I've respected."
I don't know what you're talking about.
And Kohaku just sighs and he stops and he says, "Take him the rest of the way, Silas, right? It's time for me to go."
Okay, bald man.
He walks away. Did I say he was bald, or did you just infer that since he's a monk?
You said he was
No,
bald.
you've said it.
Okay,
I did it, GG.
I forgot. All right. He walks away.
I don't know why, but
So-
have y'all ever seen that movie, Anger Management?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, you know the guy, the dude off of Step Brothers, the one that he was the monk. I don't know why, but that's who I picture. whenever you say he was a monk, that's what I pictured.
Oh yeah, GG.
My name's not. His name's not. Penis. It's Panamapia.
GG.
So you two both arrive at the Ambu Black Ops. At which point you see that part of the power is returned to the city, but not all of it. So you see that Coyote is still in the front, on the main room, just giving orders to people as they come in. And he sees you two come in. He goes, "Ah, so do you have a solution, or did you figure out what happened then?"
Some people attacked and wanted to kill Shiro, along with some waterfall ninja that just wanted to find out more about Owari, really. And they're the ones who cut the power. We killed most of them.
They were all working together.
Was that explosion caused by them? Do you know?
Yes.
I see. Well, thank you both. Job well done.
I like how we did that at the same time. That was cool. So I just kind of dropped that dude on the floor. Like, all right, sure, let's get you home.
All right, then you walk out.
Mhm.
All right.
I'm gonna stay for a little bit. I need to ask him something.
That me? Or
No, he's gonna stay at the Yambu. She's gonna stay at the Yambu. We're going home. I'm taking you home.
All right. So
actually,
go there.
I have some business to take care of, Silas. I'll catch you around.
I haven't let you down yet. Taking you home.
Gonna roll a strength check. Compete strength check.
Yes, let's do this.
All right, your strength rank 4 versus my strength rank 3.
Ignore hardness. I win.
Let's do it though.
All right, let's do it. I love this. This is gonna be great.
Yeah.
Wow. By the time this actual like all of Naruto D&D ends, we're just going to have killed each other.
I win.
Yeah.
You don't go nowhere.
Rip.
With your one arm. Get down, bitch.
GG. Rip.
He's like, I beat that. Let me roll one more.
GG.
Personally, I like the idea of Silas creating bones on his back, like one of those like little baby carriers, and then putting Shiro in it, encasing him in the bones.
Baby
moving.
Let me out,
No.
Silas. Just
Shiro,
bring him to his house.
yeah, Shiro, you need to go home and
Why need to go to the
regain-
hospital?
Well, I think you're all right. You just need to regain your composure a little bit. I heard what happened.
I think I need a hospital. I'm still bleeding. Like,
Let Fubuki lick your wounds.
what else? I need a hospital. Like,
Just sleep it off. You'll be fine.
I dropped you off the house.
Yeah, I haven't gone to the hospital yet.
Rip. All right. As soon as you drive me off of the house, we go to the hospital.
I let Fubuki out
Oh, what?
to follow you up.
Yeah.
Because she was scratched at the door. I mean, I feel sorry for her. Yeah, she walked by, licked my face, said thank you, and went on.
GG.
All right, everybody,
Give her one of
thank
your
you for choosing.
bones.
Hey, yeah, you got a bone to pick with me?
Here, have a bone knife.
I did. I gave her a bone.
GG.
All right. Well, we're gonna cut things off there. Shiro, you go to the hospital. Is that it that you're gonna do?
I'll message you if everything else you can finish. We're done. There's nothing else.
Do you
I'm
want
gonna
it to
do
be
right now.
public? Do you want it to be private?
No, it's gonna be private.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time. I once again apologize for my mild levels of salt.
Mild.
I don't apologize for
You call that mild?
Yeah, mild. It's like mild sauce.
Drowning Kakashi not giving a care in the world. Activating
Hey,
the lightning.
hey, hey. Kakashi knew he would be fine, so he spent one turn to take care of the enemy, so that way he could better protect him. It's strategic.
How many jutsus does he know? He had to use a lightning based attack on the water?
Anyway,
There was a minor lapse in judgment.
well, everybody, tune in
He knew
next time.
Kozukai would survive. Yeah, see you next time, folks.